No problem. Actually, yo, that's my boy, bruh. Nice.
But we expected Astralis to go for the overpass, but they actually went with the Mirage instead. It kind of says that it's their current favorite map, and I hope to see them get off to a strong start.
The world's best is on one side, Vitality looking strong, looking confident, and they've got zywoo in their back pocket. And on the other side, you have Astralis, a falling star who's trying to rise back up. Batsky feels pretty confident that this is the lineup to do just that. But now the true test begins here at the spring groups. They are going to have to put up a show against the world's best.
Enjoy.
I can't wait to see it.
Let's go, bro.
You and I both, Sam. I think I can say for everybody in the building tonight and everybody at home as well that this matchup has the potential for some fireworks. It's not necessarily, you know, straight to the London qualification.
Big game.
But this is the kind of game where Astralis could put a dent in a Vitality that is playing excellent Counter-Strike on an individual level from top to bottom. Anybody who can dance with
not
this Vitality,
8%, above 1.5k, 3.5%.
A team that I'm ready to praise.
Yeah, 4-1 odds on this game in favor of Vitality, which makes sense, but this is the kind of game where we see a really good trend in form
on the prediction
from the underdog.
Now.
So Astralis yesterday, in my opinion,
we need a pre-roll. Running an extra
right
in the game.
To be able to say maybe they could take a map today. I mean, that's how good Vitality are.
We have no pre-roll. No pre-roll.
Maybe they win the series.
I have to, bro. It's a meaty one. Trust me.
That much might even be saying a lot.
It's a
Some people might
blockbuster.
not think that they can get 10
I think it's
rounds.
3 minutes.
And
so we have max pre-roll for 1 hour. Now we're good.
Data for Astralis in general.
Oh man.
But just a feeling.
It's
especially with Stair playing as well as he did yesterday. There's a chance.
Actually, during January, I think Twitch doesn't have many ads. I think once they run out of ads to show you,
there is most certainly a chance
it just won't serve you ads, right?
Something special.
It's probably less than 3 minutes.
Every team, every person in the world has put on a platform while they were at the HLTV Awards show earning their trophies. Astralis have been in the trenches training and looking to get their form to a competitive level.
Depends from which country you're from.
In just a couple months, this game, this day, could be one for them that they would celebrate early on in the season.
This game, tomorrow's this game.
Ourselves, we got to see what they can put forth individually. It looked good from top to bottom for both these teams. It's just one of those moments where the form on each end of the spectrum tonight could give us something special.
Chat, who do I cheer for?
But it's a big ask
Vitality
to compete with Vitality.
Hella supposed to win.
Clear. First headshot's clean. He loses.
I love cheering for the underdogs.
And then suddenly we get this flood out from Astralis. Met by
I have to cheer for Vitality, bro. I have to.
Headshots galore. And it's Stair in the 1v2 bomb. Not in his possession, but lots of time to figure this one out.
It's just too much fun playing on the downfall.
To start it off. You can see like the time to death is so low. Everybody who peaked died within the first shot
and
or two.
I love the Vitality roasters so much. Spinks is my
Astralis
boy,
come
bro.
in high confidence today. They know they've got levels that they have to come up against. But for Stair, there is a chance. Half armor, 84 HP.
There's no chance.
And a long rotation. That means maybe zywoo doesn't
3, 2,
see this
1,
coming.
timing.
It's not every day he gets flanked.
Ooh,
Apex wins those.
Beautiful
In CS2
timing
he wins
here. No
those.
hesitation to go back around through T-spawn. And we've talked about Apex's individual levels as of late. 15 seconds for Stair, missed jump, starting to get a little flustered here, panics to push, but he knows exactly where the CT's at. Hit the headshot, you're good!
Oh, hell no!
Attempt, but he gets there. Nice 1v2 coming out of Stair. Impact to end yesterday's game.
That's the Apex I know.
Hey, I'm saying, finding a timing on zywoo is not something that's easy to do. So he pulled off that
he's back, baby.
Sort of, you know, all you got clutch right there with the 1v2. Continuing on with some great success. And I think keeping the flame alive here for Astralis, who probably were pretty bright-eyed to start the day, saying, okay, let's see if we can really prove something. Yesterday we played against Falcons in their debut.
Ooh, that's
that
a tag.
Was cool, but nobody expected them to win easily. Even though we know we were good, it's this result that people will talk about.
Bro, it's crazy how I had French in high school, but I forgot everything.
Top middle versus OG,
the only thing that I remember in French is
15 seconds.
Comme ci, comme ça. It means mal so, mal so.
Mid to get wrecked by the Frenchman.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Be very curious to see if Apex can get off to such a hot start tonight as well.
Ça va? Ça va bien.
This level's just been so consistent.
Croissant. That's all I know.
speaking to Vitality's new performance coach as well at the hotel, saying Apex out of the
Flames,
server right
that's
now.
double shadow advantage.
Unstoppable. And Flames in the server has stopped the
Femtacle.
T's in there.
Oh yeah, right.
Shredded as they tried to get into that ramp. The SMG just
Voulez-vous
feasts.
coucher?
You're kidding.
Three kills off Flames just like that.
They just won the
Classic.
round and lost it. 3 frags to an MP9. No trade back. Flame still alive and burning.
Blame F puts a quick end to him, but it's all for naught here. 40 health on Blame. He'll swap into the AK. Tantalizing save. Looking to keep some scraps from the buy that Astralis were hoping to convert with.
That's sad. Not much to say about this one. I thought they'd for sure win the second round and then
I used to be hella chill in French
maybe
though.
get to a rifle, but
I didn't say oui, I said ouais.
It's a testament to the
And if you
individual
know, you
level
know.
of all 5 players on Vitality right now.
The
they got
locals
no
taught me that.
bottom fraggers these days. It's remarkable because not only have they improved as a team, but individually all of them have really gotten so much better.
You don't learn that. You don't learn that in school.
I remember there was that period of time with Hooksy where he said that JKS helped him, gave him a name routine, and then like that helped him get good for like 2 months.
Misuta saying ouais.
I wonder if there's some approach to the individual sort of practice that Vitality do that other teams aren't doing right now. It definitely starts with good signings. We know they got that.
Yep, no doubt there. I think that particular ramp angle, though, is just such a huge shadow advantage. Astralis walked 2 bodies in. Not to take anything away from the cleanliness of that MP9 spray, but...
I mean, that's also individual level, is your positioning,
Yep.
right?
Bro,
like
how
the
is
macro
London's
of that
voice
round
so
was play a
bassy?
ramp. The micro is the angle he chose to play it on, so that speaks to Flames as a player.
It's got no highs.
Apex not quite unleashed.
Fast by
Keeping an eye towards top mid. No window support here. It's just Spinks on Cat. Remember, the saved AK and Galil could still be enough to bring it back.
Is London
It's all
smoking?
about setting him up.
Has to be right.
They've rustled the feathers of Vitality in mid. They
That's
get some utility
smokerless.
out of them, and now we're talking 5 players from Astralis grouped inside of B.
This is a pretty good moment, I'd say, for Astralis. Yes, they get smoked out, but there's no one actually in the
40
site right now
seconds.
for Spink. So the clear is going to come out on the timing of the same smoke. So
Only
Astralis have to
meets
go
on B.
now. But right now, Spinks is a little slow, so we'll see if he can help out. Oh,
Incendiary
no.
perfectly timed.
Waited too long.
Zywoo's deep in apartments, soon to flank. Now the jig is up. They know exactly what's coming. Mezzy's
Big
on high
flank
alert
from
with
Zywoo.
Spinks nearby to help. Zywoo
20
starting to
seconds,
flank, but a
Mitzi.
nice
Oh,
deagle dink
wow.
from Stair. SMG good for 2. Spinks lucky to get away with that second. There's a
15
chance to
seconds.
put down bomb if Flames doesn't press his luck. Zywoo's starting to run now as well. He could have gotten caught, but wins his fight versus Device. Sprays through into the bomb site, and we're talking Jabby on 50 HP down in the hands of Apex. Cleared on this quick retake. But Astralis, I'd say, still
Très bien,
clean enough
très bien.
on the exit, killing Mezzy to get that bomb down. Small victory in this one.
I know. Tell me about that floor bang, right? Like, what the... That
Magnifique.
was some great deagling from Astralis on the entry. A little bit too slow on the approach, right? The protocols are sharp for Vitality. They're not going to make the mistake of getting caught off by pistols if they don't find an in-between timing. They needed to figure an in-between timing. Take some kind of risk.
Eco. Just Eagles.
I think people need to get used to the idea that no matter what decision you're making, you're taking a risk. It's always only about how much of a risk.
You get out of bed in the morning. That's a risk.
Exactly.
True.
But you stay in bed, that's a risk, baby.
Oh my God.
Blood clots. So no matter what you... That's an argument against fear, right? Why should you even worry? That's why you gotta get up and go for it. Merry Christmas.
I think I ever had fear.
Happy New Year.
Actually, no, I hate spiders. Spiders are scary.
Scared money don't make money.
Bomb towards A.
And that's why they spent money. 5 Desert Eagles here from Astralis. Does that look like a group of scared players? No. That looks like 5 men that believe in their ability to take heads off shoulders, but will the mechanics connect?
flamezy.
Ooh, they've crept out towards Tetris. Nice evasion here from flamezy, not overcommitting to the duel. Gonna wait for those teammates to move over. Sure enough, 2 in jungle to help him out. There he gets it. 2 headshots eventually his. And it's Apex that ends up falling.
No way.
That spray gets away from him. And we've got Device now on a double kill.
Looks like the patience might have paid off. Slow play with the deagle.
Dev it down. Over.
But Zywoo here, the custodian on the cleanup. Jungle.
That's Zywoo for you.
There we go.
You think you have a chance.
But Dev is scary.
And Zywoo arrives. But still, 2 kills off Deegs, a little damage, keeping Vitality honest. And that is really one of the, it's one of the possibilities tonight that Astralis at least keep Vitality on their toes. And I'm going to place mentally for this team where I'm going to, I'm going to give them half points this tonight if
Guys,
they can even
I'm
push
closing
Vitality.
the prediction now. Last chance.
I don't want to have a loser's mentality 3 rounds into this game, but we saw what happened to OG. Just make Vitality look mortal is all I ask.
Would you be happy if they won a map?
I'd be very happy if Astralis won a map. For the sake of competitive Counter-Strike.
Like the whole scene. For the sake of the Copenhagen Major. Astralis.
I'm down for 2-0.
Need to take a map today.
Less than 3.
Pour la scène de Counter-Strike. Allez, Astralis.
Oha, he's got also knows French, just like me.
That's not the same ring to it.
I was like, how do you say Astralis in French?
Astralis. My favorite is always when French people say Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike.
French
It's
people
cute,
can't
they try.
pronounce the H, right?
Spinks trying to get frisky in middle, pays off. Timing here is just
So
a step ahead for Vitality. Flames in an awkward one as he does lose Zywoo.
So, and no
If you're gonna let
front, no
Zywoo
front.
die, you better pick up the slack. And he's getting squeezed from both points of entry, but he's doing a good job of just, again, evading these gunfights and letting his
one
teammates'
before.
rotations come through. We saw it 2 rounds ago as Apex pushes bench. Flames being a real nuisance here. 10 out of 10 evasion to keep himself alive and 4 standing for Vitality as they take a 4th round win.
They're not just the best team in the world, they're the best team by far. So it's, they still haven't lost a series since, I don't even know what before that. There was a fall final. They didn't lost the fall final. They didn't lose at the world
Vitality
final.
is so fucking good,
But
bro.
when did they lose?
What a roaster.
They didn't even look at the last tournament before that. I guess it would have been the last match before that,
Apex
right?
is
Oh
just...
yeah, I am Sydney.
Apex is so valuable nowadays,
Sydney,
no?
yeah.
It's literally when they bombed out of Sydney, losing to Bet Boom and FaZe.
Great IGL and fragging.
And they
assist.
got Mezzy and they never looked back.
That's it.
And good vibes.
This would be their 10th match win in a row.
It ticks all the boxes.
Starting to look at that FaZe streak from 2023. And the beauty of this win streak is it is entirely on LAN at the moment.
Yeah, with 2 finals wins over FaZe
Yep.
as well.
And not even like a best of 1 to pad the numbers, you know? This is all BO3s, all LAN, all Vitality.
And it was a real passing of the torch because it was the fall final that would have really sort of put a place for FaZe at the exact same time that Vitality took it away.
Desert Eagles not looking as successful as they were last time around. 3 dead, no contest out of the Danes.
Steven,
possession towards
0
top
and
mid, they'll
6.
go, though.
Jabby, 1 and 5. 2 million euros. For 1 kill. That's crazy.
It's an invitation for Spinks to come clean up, and he'll do that. A real good cat player, Spinks is, in the grand scheme of things.
Fantastic cat player. Yeah. Who's a better cat player than Spinks?
Time out.
That's a good question. He's got to be the best right now. They could all just say, I'm the best in every role.
True.
And Mezzy's not like the best Well, we don't know how good. Basically, we don't know how good monesy is right now. He's looking really good.
He's got potential.
He's getting better.
coach,
He's looking
bro.
great. He was great in playoffs at the World Final as well.
And he's got the teammates to succeed around.
He
Yeah,
looks
exactly.
younger than me,
Sometimes
no?
you,
That's crazy.
You can't be playing your worst Counter-Strike when Zywoo is your teammate. It feels impossible.
Here we go.
Yeah. Well, for a while it felt
What is
like
this?
when was he going to get teammates? And now he really does have 4.
Chat. The $1 million AK owner. Hello, I will hear offers for the StatFN661.
Without Henry
Current
King,
offer is 1 mil. Buyout is 2 mil. It's official. Do not contact me. Set offers to
Boss is really
Zipple or
well
Ruffle
ahead of
Monster.
time.
Zipple, boss.
Tell me how much he's making. That's what I want to
2
know.
mil buyout.
Flames
I
going
assume he's
again
already
for the
rich, maybe, you
aggressive A
know?
setup. Not alone
God
either, so
damn.
Jabby, ooh, double kill perhaps. He's got Spinks out here.
I wonder
but
if
he
that's
won't win
possible.
The second duel, so 1 for 1 they go on ramp.
All it
And
needs
there's
is
no
2 rich
activation from
motherfuckers.
Astralis in the meantime.
One of
They
them
just
bigger
stack
ego
it
than
top
the other.
middle, waiting for BlameF's Molotov to
There's
burn
so
out,
many
letting
crypto
Stare
millionaires,
do his
everything
thing
in
towards
CS.
B. And
2
Apex
mil.
tries to throw a spanner in the works. Confirms contact, but no overcommitments here. Utility coming out of the Astralis approach. And vision for Zywoo over smoke.
Interesting.
Did they make a
I mean,
mistake?
now I can say it. Ruffle already
Whoa,
told
they just
me.
walked by that. And
this was the
Zywoo
case. Fuck, there's
dies,
some-
actually.
there's some
because
more stuff,
he
but I
came off
can't,
the
like-
angle for a second.
I can't say it.
Stair
almost
sees
catch that.
2. That's 2 or 3.
Spinks on the fadeaway,
I didn't
getting
know
a
that he was
kill.
gonna
I mean,
tweet
it's
it,
a free
though.
A site, surely. They've got window as well.
Yeah, BlameF's real deep. Here's this rotation. At least
He's
one.
actually going to hear 3 now.
Interesting.
Messi hasn't made sound. That should be 2 confirmed on ticket. Third player could end up catching them off guard,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, man. I mean, Spinks is in the smoke. This is the right play for him. They let him get by. We'll see how Device paths it. Oh!
Throws caution to the wind. Didn't think anybody would have pushed out. Spinks getting active, pays off already, falls back through that smoke. Bomb needs to be retrieved. Stown
2v2.
picking up the kill before he goes for plant is big. First time it's a fake. Blame's got the cover. Nice wide peek, but that third player
Meatsy.
does indeed catch them off.
But he gave him a bomb.
Just enough time. It's a
Fake?
fake.
What?
Mezzy goes.
What?
Oh, Blame F calls him out. A
Meatsy.
beautiful clutch from Blame.
Yeah, but how? He took a fast step.
Must not have heard it. Wasn't ready. Didn't expect it.
Who's
Big
talking?
Blame F comes rolling.
Who's talking in the clutch? That's wild.
Oof.
I need to
Nah.
I need to see the demo there to see if Flame was made a full step or not, because like, you know, he swings in a way that's perfect if Mezzy's already thinking about peeking or like peek right away. But the delayed peek after that? Maybe it was silence.
Maybe
I
he
don't know.
didn't step, yeah.
I mean, it was pretty wide from my perspective.
Damn, bro. Chad, do you think it will sell for 2 mil or not? Because he probably
Mechanics on
wouldn't
display
sell
in
for
that
1
one as
mil.
well. Device winning the op duel versus Zywoo as he just tried to jump
No.
across the gap. Those are the
Yes.
shots Device doesn't miss.
There's so many rich people in CS. Which have fuck all money. I think it may be possible.
Much more passive mid play from Vitality this round. Nobody really messing around with the Astralis approach. BlameF's gonna sit pretty at the bottom of mid, do his
How
own
much
thing
would
as
I
the pack
pay?
heads towards B, but this is a
I
stack
wouldn't wanna
site.
buy it,
Apex
bro.
is calling correctly,
It's
and
too
Messi
much
gets
for me.
ahead of the peak out from the T side. 45 seconds, smokes down on both avenues of approach.
If the
Ball
no
goes
star
through the
karambit
smoke and
would ever
down.
become tradable,
Mezzy keeping an
if
angle on
the guy
Jabby.
comes
I
out.
mean, BlameF's up in jungle. Stown's got ladder,
I would
but they
consider
don't have
offering on
bomb,
that.
and there's only 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Like-
this one's all screwed up. I think they maybe
a lot,
Gabby was going
but-
to throw the bomb backwards and continue fighting or something, not realizing he had it, but now there's just no way to get it back. No plan
This
in
one,
action
a mil
except
is
for
too much.
preservation. They've got
Oop, I don't
3
know.
good spots to save to maybe get kills, but this round is dead. Another awkward one here
It's
for
not unique
Astralis.
enough for me
this
to
one
like
stinks,
ever
man. Just as the
justify
game's getting
something
good.
like this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that last
But
round
I get
they
why
didn't
people
support
would pay
Device
more.
properly when, you know, Blame here's 3 running through.
Like a field
secret
tested
spawns to make
scarpet
the
and
only play that
non-static
they
is how much?
can. It was
50k?
smart for Spinks to come through the smoke, but it was also something that was
A
preventable.
mil for the same thing instead of N? I don't know.
And instead they had Device, you know, throw his own molly, run up into the site by himself. while Stown was still up and they had the top con smoke, so...
It's a 1-of-1, yes.
Nice, boys. Nice.
That one looks a little awkward when we
in
get to see
game,
it back from Menzi's
minimal wear,
perspective.
FN,
Jabby
it
just
looks
giving
the
him a
same,
free
you know?
kill with the bomb. I mean, that
yeah,
death is
for
egregious no
collectors,
matter
it's
what, but
the
to do
holy
it with the
grail.
bomb is just, it seals the deal. Vitality go up 6-2 off the back of it.
Here we go.
Silver lining, gun saved from Astralis, rebuy made easy. Stare and Jabby on Desert Eagles, but it's grenades in abundance. And instantly, we're gonna go 3 on ramp. Excuse me, make it 4. Here comes the hit, real quick. Spinks dives down. Met by a Molotov, though. Rotation coming over in the form of Zywoo. Damage looking good versus Spinks, but the Opper finds the first one, and just like that, Astralis have to change directions, but that was all the utility they had in the round.
Yeah, they don't have anything more. Doesn't necessarily mean that canceling is the wrong idea. It just means they've got a harder round now to look forward to. This will take a series of errors for Vitality to let this one go. And they're making the least mistakes right now.
Window boost's a good idea, leaving Blame,
Flamesy.
but gun barrel spotted.
Flamesy versus Blamefy.
Oh, he wins
no.
that, really? Even with the dink from
That's
Flames.
big. They can scale because of that kill.
Talking about mistakes, well, there's a couple. Apex
Spinks,
also
great
falling,
position.
and Spinks down to half health from the utility,
That's
but
one.
mistakes go
That's
both
two.
ways. Nice double out of Spinks. 2 on the round. Blame F looking to bring it
Zywoo.
back with another one.
Confirmed damage.
And Zywoo's close. Flash comes in, blinded. He gets there.
Great flash.
Blame F with 3 on the round,
Great round from
and Astralis
Astralis.
make it even despite that execute getting shut out.
Those were quick calls and a very sort of go-get-him attitude there from Blame to get inside of the window by himself. Blame someone who I think like 2 years before, I didn't believe him. I thought his rating was too high, his ranking was too high in the top 20. This year, or 2023, I definitely did believe him. I feel like he's improved so much as a player on top of having the same stats. I've seen the impact. I've seen him make more individual moves than ever before. And on top of all of that, actually doing a pretty damn good job calling, too. So there is impact right there. That's all about him, basically. This is the round they used all their nades on A ramp and went back to mid.
Yep. And it all hinges on that kill in window. Losing 2 to Spinks, but then just sitting on that angle, waiting for the wide peek and the flash to come out of Stare as well. Nice support. Great round. And you'd think as well, right? Praising Blame F for his calling. This is definitely a formula in terms of 5 players that make his job way easier as the IGL. I feel like at this point in Stown and Jabby's careers, they can operate on their own.
I think they can actually help Blame. I mean, they know more about the game at the top level than Blame does, right? They're both better players. Or they had a heroic as well. You know, a better system, I should say.
Yeah. 4 top 20 players of 2023.
On the server? Wait. Oh,
representing
yeah, right.
Denmark
Spinks,
ahead of the
Zywoo,
Copenhagen Major.
Flames, Endeavor.
Showing some resilience here at the tail end of this opening T side.
Oh, shizzle.
3 to the board. Money on the line here for Vitality as well. If this B site holds strong, then the French are looking good. The Danes getting closer. Jabby single frag. Another towards
Astralis?
bench. But it's an
Wow.
MP9. So he's down, gets both. Just like that, he opens up the bomb site with a post plant that will look good on Stare. Falling back from Cat.
They have a window smoke. Oh, it's a freebie. Nice one, Stare.
Where Steven and Jabby both top 20.
Fierce attack. Leaves Flames alone. And they're watching it.
Damn.
Oh, got it. In the bag. Stown goes big. 3 kills on that one as he comes into the bomb site, making sure Mezzy's MP9 gets nothing done. That was a stack site with Apex, Spinks, and Mezzy. And Astralis still chew through it.
Now that's back-to-back rounds, sort of against all odds in that respect. Very good trade. I just love the scaling. I mean, they both kept going so quickly, Jabby and Stown. If anybody played selfishly there, then there would have been
Bro,
a
I
chance
love
for Vitality
Apex
to
so much.
stabilize. And now Vitality
What
will
a
have
fucking
pistols.
guy, bro.
Not too shabby on the comeback here for Astralis.
Beautiful, considering this was sitting a 5-1 lead to Vitality.
Bro, and second map is Vertigo. That's going to be so cream.
I mean, let's be real. That streak of rounds also made possible by the round 2 upset from Vitality's force buy. The Astralis convert cleanly from the pistol. They're looking at a lead after this T-half, but tied game best case for the Danes right now. But it is more of the same. On an individual level, Astralis look good across the board. It's what made their win so convincing last night.
Fallen Gold AWP Gangnir.
It's what makes this one possible this evening.
Interesting craft.
There goes the solo A play. Vitality gonna have to cut their losses.
Well, well, well.
Interesting.
Interesting. Concerning.
Titillating. It's so great.
Didn't expect the dualies.
I love dualies so much. It's just one of those things that, you know, like the revolver's a ridiculous gun.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a ridiculous thing to be in Counter-Strike. But the more you think about it, Berettas are also ridiculous.
So ridiculous, yeah.
The difference being, revolver's not viable, Berettas are OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play tactical shooters, Counter-Strike. Dual swinging Berettas.
Dual swinging Berettas.
Come on,
Akimbo.
man. Akimbo. The best Akimbos since the model 1887 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Auf, Bruder.
Is that a fact?
It's my opinion.
Akimbo Call of Duty.
Can't remember which
Good
one
times.
I played. I actually played the first Call of Duty on PC when it came out because I didn't have any.
Which
console.
game was AK-74U?
So,
Back in the
COD will always be a PC game to me.
Back when Call of Duty was about boots on the ground.
Yep.
Black Ops 1? Oh, baby.
I felt like I was there.
We need more FPS titles that have good campaigns. You know,
Call
Last
of Duty
one was
does not have
Titanfall
good
2.
campaigns, bruh. Hell nah. Yeah, now you're gonna say cap,
I think
bro.
everyone saw
Nobody
that and they're
bought
like,
Call of Duty for the
what's the
fucking
point of
campaign,
it?
bro.
we
I-
can't beat it.
Am I the
I
only
need
one
to
who
try
never
it.
even
Just give me a
touched
10-hour
it? It
campaign.
was always just
you know?
multiplayer.
I don't need to sign
Nah,
up
bruh.
for like a 6-month escapade.
You're crazy.
You can keep your side quests.
I don't want to pay for DLCs anymore.
Just
Doesn't know.
final round of the half here.
Did I miss
Astralis
out?
creeping
No
out on
way.
A ramp.
Oh.
And
For
almost.
campaigns, I played
Spotted late,
fucking.
so that nade will hurt.
I played a lot of
Almost
Assassin's
finding
Creed.
flames.
That nade go low.
man.
I think so.
They're also the ones who are really touched at the moment. The
was
scout shot from Ticket.
Sure, why not?
Nah, bro, I did.
Out goes Blame F's. Down stair, barely standing. And Flames given a chance to just tuck down again underneath the palace. Zywoo doubling back towards Ticket. Smoke's faded as well, but the silence across the map from Astralis. They're just hoping that A becomes understaffed.
This was definitely a face it call.
I even remember playing Assassin's Creed multiplayer. They had a PvP mode as
Doesn't mean
well.
it can't work. It is Mirage.
Lul.
But let's face
It
it,
was kinda ass, but
it's going
fun
to be
at the
tough
same
to get
time.
through this defense. Especially with
Brotherhood,
Spinks
yeah.
now having free roam of the A site. But that smoke grenade gives him like a bit of an invitation. Yeah, go ahead. Cross the Tetris for free.
5v4
No one's
man
gonna hold
advantage.
you.
Oh.
That's a bad
Nice
smoke.
Spinks.
Spinks. He reacts. And just when you think you have a threat
What?
to pull on,
It's a Greek gift.
the wool gets pulled over your own eyes. Javi's been found out. Nice clean headshot versus
Target
Spinks.
selection.
And remember, it's just the scout on Zywoo, so not the best, but it's the under palace player that anchors nicely. Flamesy getting his, and Apex is going to close
Let's
this.
go,
That
bro.
6-6 half eludes them. A 7-5 lead for the #1 team in the whole
But
damn
close.
world.
I thought maybe this would be a one-sided game. Never mind.
Flanders and I have been spending a lot of time in Copenhagen lately. We decided we wanted to experience Denmark as Danes do. So
They
we
look so
decided to hit the
different.
town, and this, well, this is what happened.
I'm running an ad strip during the game. It's from 20. London!
I'm here with
Why
Eric.
does he walk
Eric
like
is
a
going to
nerd?
teach us all about schnapps. Eric says water is boring, so we're going to go ahead and change water into
In
schnapps.
3
How long have
years.
you been doing this?
I've been doing this for around 7 years.
They look so much younger.
7 years, yeah.
And got
Just a
it.
hobby.
Well, it has been for quite a bit of a hobby who are involved. I think we should start with our most popular one.
Okay.
The first one I ever made.
I hate hard liquor.
Urten. Or the herb
Kasastana Hund.
Kasastana Hund? Urden.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a pond
Sounds
on
delicious.
the next to Christiania, and they sell herbs. Be careful, it's strong alcohol. This is around 40%.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Lornas. Lornas looks like Nym. Or am I tripping?
Yes. It's really good.
It's a good all-rounder. I think it goes very well with red meat. It goes with fish. Another snaps I think you should try.
Telling you, bro.
Moby Dick.
What?
It is a horseradish.
Nice. Okay. The white whale.
It's Moby Dick.
Scrawny looks way more scrawny.
I don't like that
What
one.
do you mean by that?
But it has much more earthy taste.
I see why it goes nicely with food.
It's very distinct.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like this.
Nah, bro.
And it's basically a baked apple.
Okay. Bottoms up. Nice, sweet and
Sting.
spicy at the end.
Yeah, this one sneaks up on you. I feel like the other sweet ones remain sweet. This one is sweet
No.
into a fiery texture.
Yeah, but it's strong alcohol. Has to burn.
It's good.
I like it.
Let's try something classical. This is the final.
It's the last one we're getting right to.
The grand finale. Well, thank you, Eric,
All right,
for
cheers.
having us and for sharing your schnapps.
It's light.
Very light.
This one will get me too drunk, I think. That one. That is episode 1 of Water is Boring. If you want to come here, you can get as many schnapps as you want, open face sandwiches behind us, and you can celebrate Christmas for almost 3 months. What else do you need?
Only in Denmark.
For free? Water sparring is crazy.
Well, we had high hopes for Astralis coming into this matchup versus the world's #1, and I think that throughout those rounds we did get a delivery. Okay, the slow
Here we go.
start made possible by the round 2 force buy put Astralis on the back foot, but 5 rounds on this T-half is nothing to be ashamed of.
Not at all. Not at all. And it being a comeback makes it
man.
a little bit nicer. I think every team is going to have their flaws exposed when they play Vitality, especially in this form. So the fact that Astralis could lose those rounds and still come back in the half and have some mess ups, I think they got to be feeling pretty good about it, actually. So, and this game is certainly not over right now, but Astralis did pick Mirage, and we didn't see them play it yet. So let's find out about that CT side, because Vitality will bring the pain here on the attack.
Spink certainly did throughout the first 12. 17-7 first half.
Crazy.
Bro, the second I mentioned Jabby
There's a
Steven,
little bit of
0
slack
kills,
left on the
1
table
kill.
by Apex and Mezzy this evening. Not off to the
They started
ferocious
popping
starts
up,
of
fuck me.
yesterday. And this round, no different.
I should not have mentioned it.
B3 off of the top mid hold.
Flame Z.
Maybe they get the ball rolling towards the B side of Stair, drops it, but
Nice.
he's hanging on as he loses his rotator and Jabby. He's low health, and a jumping Glock will get the job done. A duel for device back market, bomb uncontested, flanks already coming through, and Blame F opts not to go catwalk. So 2 of the 3 retake avenues occupied.
Bang!
Flamesy looking for control of market. This could spell disaster for Blame F, but a clean 1 tap is huge.
And it's back on.
And they don't know about Stown.
Apex,
Flank finds
Apex!
timing, and it's headshots.
Wow, nice
What?
composure. The stand up and fight right there, and that's 2 for Stout in
They
the
were
end.
not supposed to win that.
That was actually quite difficult. Either one of them die, it's pretty much over. So the fact that Blame finds his timing, his 1 frame shot as he walks into the market, and then Stown gets the last 2, that does again speak to their individual level with this new lineup. And a nice hold to kick things off inside of middle. Impressive that Vitality nearly brought this back.
It's a round-winning decision from Blame F to not go catwalk and double up market instead. That
Right.
trade doesn't happen, you're not getting in. And you can see how afraid of catwalk Vitality were in that post, leaving back towards bank.
It's a good
Here we
point.
go.
Bench, excuse me.
What was
It
Blum's
was 1
rating
step
on the
ahead and it
HLD
pays
top
off for
20?
early momentum, but just like the first half.
You know why they were going to the bench?
Why?
Looking for Bubsky.
16.
Welcome to the team,
He's on,
Bubsky.
yeah, welcome to the team,
Yeah, welcome to
Bubsky.
the
He's
team,
on
buddy.
site, so we can make jokes.
I'll say it to his face.
Yeah. Not scared of you, tall man.
Come on.
Stare. Sees more where that first one came from. This is exactly
Spinks
what they were
Montreal.
looking for, but on the reload,
Nice, good jump.
Spinks slides through. Screw the pistol players, it's all about the AKs. And we've got Spinks and Zywoo alive, looking to thrive. Snapshot needed, not gonna happen. BlameF gets the better of him, and Zywoo too far removed.
Yeah, he was on
now.
he was on a timer because they heard him hit the floor.
Spinks,
They jumped out the window.
20 kills.
Spinks definitely does a lot right there.
Zywoo, though.
And yeah, if there is a guy, there's just so little time.
It's like watching an apex predator.
Ooh.
Can't help but feel for its victims. It's going to be a violent death. You
30
pick
seconds,
off the weak ones
1v2.
first, grab Jabby off
Bomb
the
in the hands of the
extremity.
CT.
Yeah, they can go ahead, take even better positions. I think he's just saving now.
Gen time. Oh, no.
Missed the jump.
He's running. He's running. He's running.
No.
Nah, he's done. He's called it quits. You know, he's going to keep hunting them. He's not going to rush through all of this.
Oh, if he made the jump, he would have gone for it.
He picked off the weak link, found a calf and Jabby over towards the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And crawled back into his cave.
What animal is this?
Zywoo. It's a Zywoo.
Found a calf and crawled back into his cave.
Yeah.
So bears hunting cows now.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Meat is meat. What else lives in caves besides pimp?
What?
Probably Henry G as well.
Henry G.
Yeah, that's a cave dweller if I've ever seen one. Easy.
Okay.
Go down the first two. Remember, Zywoo's AK is still in play. Don't forget about it. Don't be getting all brave just because you've tied this game at 7. Missed shot from Device. Pistol getting close to the bottom of connector. That could suddenly be an opening for Spinks. Sure enough, missed shot. Almost gave him his chance. Keeping Astralis on their toes. Bats live in caves.
Yeah. I was just thinking about, like, walking things.
Spiders?
Yeah.
Too small.
Okay. Well, you're setting a lot more
Think
parameters.
meteor.
Okay, first it was cave.
Zubat.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't see him. It's the perfect angle. And it's just a great setup here.
Spinso.
When he comes down to it's a great way to fight against this. And everybody activates now, leaving Zywoo alone. 34 seconds. 1v4, less time, less HP.
He's going to back up into Stare in a second. And Stare's got it from top mid. Little extra money made by the SMG. Ladies and gentlemen, since the first round of
And
the game,
imagine if they actually had a coach right now.
are back in the lead.
Oh, Jesus, coach
If you
is
didn't watch
joining
yesterday, you'd have no
Astralis.
idea. But it would.
That's gonna be a good
could
roast up.
happen. And again, I mean, if they even win one map, I think that'd be pretty impressive.
But also, if you weren't watching yesterday, what were you doing? It's the first day back of
What were you
Counter-Strike.
doing yesterday?
You've had no CS on LAN for a month.
Queuing against cheaters.
Playing Popple World or whatever.
Pal World.
Palpable World.
Yeah. Playing Pokemon clones.
Stone gets caught on an island, and Mezzy has already found his way into Sandwich, so this is a lickety-quick split into the A play.
Okay.
Stairs defense looking good.
Okay.
It's just simply too much pressure with Device taken off of it by the Molotov. Flamesy looking to chase through.
It's coming.
Device will get away, so I think the tempo here just
Game
kind of
time.
catches Astralis off guard.
Yeah, look at this. It's so much tempo, they don't even actually have the bomb.
That's a problem.
If there was some weird world where they pushed into it, that'd be interesting.
In the grand scheme of things, this is an issue, but
This is a symptom of a default that went too well, so they've got lots of time left over.
oh no, I'm failing from success. Get that bomb and go,
Man, almost in audio range right there.
right?
0.
They're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Are they hunting us before they plant? It's Vitality. I mean, they don't make any mistakes. They're probably looking for us.
Did Pokemon steal as well?
Do
I saw
Vitality
some,
really make no mistakes?
No. But they make the least mistakes by far, yeah.
Right. Just keep.
Do they make no mistakes? I mean, obviously, literally, they make mistakes. Is it impressive how few mistakes they make? I think so.
Look at this. I've never seen this before.
For like,
I saw this like yesterday.
I don't know who to compare them to. The thing is, they also don't. It's like we haven't truly seen an era in this game since Astralis.
Dragon Quest. It was like 10 years before Pokemon.
Like Liquid
Crazy.
wasn't truly an era. Navi wasn't truly an era. FaZe didn't truly have an era. Like Vitality also truly didn't have an era. So
who cares?
That's still open.
True. Yeah, nobody cares. You can see it with Palworld, no?
Feels like it's just not something that can happen
most
anymore.
successful game
It hasn't
ever.
happened for so long. It feels like it shouldn't.
I don't know because
not the
they were all
Pokemon
close.
ripoff, but kinda, you know.
Like arguably,
The
like,
guy
Navi
connected
got
with
sort of
AI
closest, but
art,
they had, like,
where
the
people
Grand
also
Slam
always say,
Online,
but
they had like
nobody cares.
a very sort of kind
Just
of
a good
weak
game.
a weak field with like the next best team was Vitality, but there was really no chance there, and no other teams were that. So, but they got the major finish, and they had like all these wins. Only team to like win events in 2021 besides Vitality.
Is it though? I mean,
who
it
picked
must be.
Fall, I think. So
As it wouldn't have 3 million
that
players.
was
huh?
close, but it wasn't really. You know, it always feels like an era when you're in it, but after you zoom out for a bit, nah, not quite. But I think that shows that it's still possible, in my opinion. I mean, Vitality, like if they had just joined up their first half of the year in the end.
Yeah, and they're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, this is a weird one, man. Smoked off in window, BlameF doesn't see the connector approach, so they just lose Device, who's kind of looking a little foolish there on the box. And Stound's gone for such a long flank that there was no early warning. So again, Vitality just able to pummel a bomb site by surprise. Nobody has checked ramp yet.
Oh,
Two backs
Steven
turned.
going
Did
for the
Flame
multi
see
kill.
that? No. Or
Finds
maybe, but
one.
either way, Mezzy goes down before he's able to react, and zywoo's going to make sure Stair gets peeled off ticket. BlameF 1v3.
Let's go, bro.
It just felt like Vitality were tiptoeing through a minefield, and they don't even know how close they were to being found out by that flank from Stound. If he goes underpass, he catches two of them going towards connector. The fact he goes all the way through apps, just a little too delayed.
I think there was other ways they could have fought that. I wonder, like I respect Jabby for swinging a bit because it's unlikely to be up top, like on top of balcony in general, I guess. But I feel like he should have just held deeper for a second because they weren't approaching from Palace either.
Thanks for helping my through hard times, my driller. Love you, brother Onal.
Ah!
Translation?
Is it the beta thing again?
Owned.
Who remembers him
Still going.
calling BlameF out on
going.
overpass?
Still chirping.
Brain! It's A, mate! It's A! You lost again! Bro!
I
Gotta
can't
get
take this.
in the head of the IGL.
The saga
on the other
continues.
side. Yeah.
Death, taxes, and Apex talking shit.
What's
Yeah.
his problem with Blame,
The
bro?
three certainties of CS.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
a sad reality here for the defense. It is pistols in hand, Blame on a deagle, Stare on a deagle, and Vitality sizing up an A site that does have pieces in place. It's Device on the same spot he was found out last round,
Nice.
but the hardware is just not here for the defense to hold off. Number is only the first part of the equation. Oh, poor Stound.
Flawless.
Zoned deep jungle.
We find
Blame on the
all of them.
flank. Nothing. Not a single kill so far. Not a single kill at all. Vitality back to winning ways.
You ask me, I wouldn't let that connector play happen again. So the first thing I would do is take over mid control, maybe push two things at once. They could take over like B.
Huh? Hello? What the fuck?
But Vitality.
Oh, Blame! Please, yes, man! Stop beating everyone! Come on!
lose connector control and just lose. So
The saga continues
okay,
today.
well, that's why you play passive, boys.
Oh, man.
You don't just give up mid in the first 10 seconds. You should have hit.
Dude, we saw
Just like I said.
We saw Vitality as CTs shred middle in the first 10 seconds yesterday. Well, this time they go right in, but it's not something they hold on to. That 5v3 evaporates. Stown and Jabby able to come back at it with a kill each. They go for the boost on bricks. There is no control anywhere other than mid right now for Astralis.
Oh, this is such a critical round.
Mezzy's gotten deep. Stare wants a glimpse of top mid, and Zywoo's just tucked in.
Zywoo, big
timing. Missed shot, goes back in.
Still gets away with that. Only him, I swear. They have the A sight. Stown's coming in. And that's a good duel by him. Now, Mezzy, he's fast to CT control. They still don't know what's happening, so coming back for the reclear in halls. It's down.
Jabby and Steven, the duo.
That smoke, I don't know. Is that...
Yeah.
Is that going to give him a chance to play?
It could. Spinks looking for the bomb plant. Feels like Mezzy's the one being set up for success here, but you've got the top of the scoreboard and the bottom of the scoreboard alive for Vitality.
Now he's giving this info over
$2 million
like
retake.
He's not going to be triple, so...
No kit available.
Jabby's going to confirm that right here, right now. No Tetris, no ramp. Where is he? How have they gotten off of the bomb site? It needs to be this corner. Great wall bang coming out from Jabby. Mezzy comes in, had two backs turned. Nade goes out. Missed shots. Stown's got the angle.
5 kills on the telly.
10-second defuse, and they retake this. That is all heroics pieces. That is 5 frags from Stown and Jabby in a 3v5.
That was insanely well played, and that's those positions are so atypical. I mean, that took creativity. That was really nicely done. That's about as hard as it gets, and they still pass the test. That's the kind of play that you couldn't get with their previous lineup. This is the kind of round you couldn't win. Now there is a chance again in this map.
Fucking Apex.
Clean process of elimination in the retake.
Here we go.
In hindsight, that bench smoke, something to think about if you're Spinks. He ends up doing nothing in that post plant. Hides in a corner and goes down empty-handed. Let's go Astralis as they keep things interesting.
Oh my god, we have so much money. 5k on Apex still, 3k to 4k.
This is the team whose debut at BetBoom left a lot to be desired. Stown particularly ending that event as I believe the bottom 5 rated player.
Oh man.
Disappointment cranked to a 10 for his debut in the Astralis jersey. Tonight, different story. 17 frags. An impactful round 19. And a lean towards catwalk here in the 20th.
Oh,
clean headshot from Jabby just over the top of the smoke.
That's a big bounty right there.
The fuck?
He still got Spinks alive and kicking, but losing teammates all the while. Apex, good blind trade through the smoke.
And we look at last round, right? I was sort of joking in the middle of it, but they went for the mid. Oh, wow, another good angle here from Stown.
Yeah, you're not getting into this B
And that's
site.
intentions known with 20 seconds. They cannot hit
No
B
time.
anymore. It's going to be a tied game once again. Apex, do you have anything to say?
Damn! 10-10.
And I said in this last round, they need to go into mid because they can't let them take over mid control. At the team with a better default, they're going to end up winning. And Astralis
not getting
got the
in
trades
this game.
back later on.
5-11.
But it actually was an ugly start. But since they had that 2-on-5 victory, was it 2-on-5 or 2-on-4? 3-on-5.
3v5.
3v5 victory. They won that round that they needed to versus mid control to send Vitality in a different direction. Now they've made it 2 in a row. Playing active.
But active CTs, that's heroic, that's Jabby, that's Stown. And that's what we had in that last round. Not letting this Vitality war machine get rolling.
Nasty.
It's fine. No.
Not sure if that's frustration or a mating call.
Both.
Bomb and spawn. Default
Zywoo,
set.
run boost.
Run boost?
Oh!
No, just a peek, and Zywoo's gonna go down for it.
Man, that's...
He hit his shot, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Quicker to the
Bro,
trigger.
Zywoo hit him
Device
first
broke
as
a
well.
leg.
That is so nice.
Crosshair off point.
It's definitely a harder shot for Device as well.
Apex bottom middle.
Nice.
Finds Stown, looking the wrong direction, so free frag back. And remember, Device 12 HP. Molotov, this is going to put him in a tough spot.
Wow, he's so aware of where it could be spread to. Not even concerned. 12 health.
He's good.
Damn.
Cyclops in here at the top of mid, watching for the cross.
Meatsy, lock in,
Since
bro.
he hasn't moved and they mollied it and there's no further pressure, there's a chance he gets the cross back. But another position past the minute mark where they've got to go back at the bomb. No movement here from the T side. They were looking for one more clue, it looks like. And an upper B push. This is pretty tantalizing. I mean, it depends where the round ends here for Vitality, but Stair could either come up a hero.
He hears that, though, right? Apex running down into underpass.
Or a fool, depending on how this goes. We'll see. And it looks like it might be hero. He's deep in there. 30 seconds. They know it's A now.
Smoke to top connector. They're gonna go catwalk. They're gonna redirect this last second, and Jabby, he'll find the spam through. They still don't know about Stair up in the apartments. Apex, he runs in haphazardly.
Nah, bruh.
Now you may maybe get to the site, but even that's a
1v3,
massive ask.
no.
They get slaughtered on the approach, and it's Astralis up by 1.
Yeah, well, it looks like they were nervous for the right reasons. Like, it was an A attack forming, and then they're like, well, there's no pressure back. They're not responding to anything. Maybe they know. They go up Cat, but Cat's not an option. Stair's in deep in B halls with the push, so another good bit of prophylaxis here from Astralis, having a forward aggressive CT setup to complement their early mid control. Not just playing their spots vanilla and hoping they win.
We got this.
And Stair does have that confidence.
No way
He's alone on the B side. He could easily lose the
Bro,
map.
after
if he makes that
yesterday's
push
game, I
incorrectly,
thought we
but
were unbeatable.
He makes the right play and it works.
Flame F to underpass, easy pickup. As Spinks has cooled off
Top fragger down.
in this second half quite significantly. No opening here yet. Single AK for Flames picked up.
Oh, uncomfortable.
Apex visibly frustrated in the middle of these rounds. There's just nothing going for them in mid.
Nice Flames.
Flames will catch a headshot. And then the nade lands. You will find nothing for free from this point forward. Astralis looking to secure this 12.
Okay,
unless...
Flames our savior. Oh,
my God, it is awkward.
Oh
It is so awkward. That could have been a huge third pickup for Flames. It would have been the A site prime for the taking. And Mezzy's going to keep the dream alive here in the 22nd round. But the HP here for Vitality is just nearly non-existent.
Did he pick up that AK from someone else?
Yes,
Okay.
top middle.
Sabotaged one. All right. Stown. Could he
Mezzy's
walk
on
into
it.
this eagle?
No,
missed
he
shot.
hits as well.
It hits, but it's not
No.
lethal. Stown gets both down. And that's 2 map points for Astralis.
He's had, very key impact the second half. Lots of great moves here from Stown. While roaming as well.
"21 bullets in the magazine." He reloads when he doesn't need to. He had 16 shots in that.
Oh, it must have been a missed key press then, because he was shooting
Yep.
first, right? Oh, man. That's a fumble.
Bruh.
Not the round they were supposed to win, but maybe one they needed. 12-10 here for Astralis.
I mean, that third kill could have been huge. But it ain't over till it's over. Vitality back with rifles. Flamesy gets down beneath the smoke.
Let's go, T.
Encroaches on
Flamesy,
connector.
we need another entry.
With support not too far off behind him. Again, Device wins this duel. Again, he drops Zywoo off to op.
Yeah, up
On
in the
this
kill
CT
matrix.
side,
Yep.
he's got it in the bag. And another bit of pressure coming out of Stair. Blame F finds his kill.
It's over.
We're 3 frags away from Astralis taking map 1 in this series. Taking a map off.
This is almost like EG Heroic, right? From the beginning of last year.
I mean, I'm not going to call Astralis EG. But we were due for an upset at the start of a season.
If you were watching yesterday, you could see a map get taken.
And sure enough, on Mirage,
Do we
their map choice,
refund
they
the
are
prediction?
nearly there. Nearly. Openings
Oh!
go back the other
Wait.
way. Again, connector problematic. But again, the health is low here for what's left of Vitality.
I think
they
we
go forward on the A
refund
play.
because an upset.
Astralis, you've got ramp. Device swaps into an empty M4, needs the reload first. They're crossing over, exposed to the Tetris hold. Jabby's got himself both, and Apex may trade, but he's already pinched, and BlameF buys time. Damage comes through, and they close. 13-10, Astralis take the first map of this best of 3. It's not
but we're not losing this serious, man.
But it is a white.
2 wins in a row. They have probably a lot of confidence, at least, that they can play Vertigo like they did in practice.
So many cute
and we have
pets.
no idea how much they boot camped it in the break. We also know that there are 2 pickups, like Gabby playing B here on CT side. That's
what
a great
the fuck?
thing. They got us down on the map. Heroic players on Vertigo is perfect. So they have the right upgrades to bring this into the pool.
Is he stretching?
It's all about whether or not they're ready today.
Comes down to today.
Why is he doing that?
Yeah, that is true. I do
doing
like
yoga?
Now what's on the line is ending Vitality's streak.
End it.
That's actually the most important part about today,
Here we go.
I think.
Rush them.
Astralis, yeah. They would
Zywoo.
definitely turn some heads, and they know it.
What the fuck is that smoke?
We got a flood of Astralis out middle. Ooh, good flash, but not able to capitalize off. Actually, it's a team flash, so luckily nobody dies from it. Mezzy and Zywoo recovered the round
2v2.
because that was
Mezzy.
Mezzy.
Mezzy is back.
Headshot.
Jabby 1v2. What is he going to do?
Yeah.
Breathe through his mouse?
That was not Mezzy's best, to put it politely. Jabby, a chance to clutch this. If he can get
Oh my
that
god, the
bomb
Gluck
back.
is crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Fox
CT's a little
Mousesports
disjointed,
solo.
so this one seems recoverable.
It's an awkward bomb
That's
to try to hold.
insane,
so.
Chad. That has to be devices, Gluck.
Plenty of time as well. And if he waits here, then the possibility
Ain't no way
of
someone
an
is gonna
A-rep
trust Jabby
push
with this Gluck.
starts
It's
to creep
literally
into the
worth
back
hundreds.
of Spinx's mind, and he has 2 options then.
He
You
pulled off the angle.
Yep.
He gets worried about it.
keep holding back on A, or do they get active?
Mitzi.
What kind of fight does he open up? 2-player push. Maybe one
they're making
looking to the side. Oh my
It's a headshot
god.
first.
9.
It's exactly
Then
what
he
he needs.
Oh!
It's exactly what he needs, but the hope denied by who other than Spinx.
Not even close.
Who was the brightest light, at least for Vitality. Him and Flames are both good overall. I think it was a combination of a few things. Device winning a couple of key kills over Zywoo. Jabby as well. Sound making a lot of heads-up plays. That 2v4, 3v5, I should say.
Yep.
That took place. It definitely just wasn't one thing.
Yeah, it's a 3v5, but the third guy didn't get
What
any
was first
kills.
map?
So
Mirage.
it's kind of a 2v5.
Astralis
No.
took
What do
it.
we- what do we-
They
what do we
stole
call
it.
those?
No, we can't. You can't.
What do we?
Because you're playing like there's 3, so even their presence means something.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, you can just edit them out of the frag movie, you know, and not label it.
Astralis Eco.
Wasn't really any big Zywoo moments in that first map, eh?
No. He wasn't very good last map.
What was going on? What's happening?
I mean, four top 20 players on the other side, you know, so.
Oh, that's fair. That's a tall order.
Yeah.
Seconds. Bro, there's one more game after
Players
this.
here sat at the bottom of ramp. Finally
Nah,
gonna get this
bro.
fight rolling.
What's the next game? Fucking
It
OG?
is Mets
OG vs
with
Falcons.
Resistance device will connect a headshot.
But it's LM.
Apex also last map wasn't able to get away with the same things he could
It's
versus
3v3.
OG.
15 seconds.
Zywoo's got short control. That should be the
Worst
end of all
match of
this.
today?
I don't
No,
need to
the
alarm
last one was.
anybody.
Should be, and is.
Okay.
Down they go. 2-0.
But yeah, Vertigo in CS2 is just Vertigo and CSGO, but worse. This new smokes are not working for the
That's true.
map right now. I've seen, instead of smoking down B the
Bro.
normal way at the top of the stairs.
All this vertigo
watching some
hate, man.
donk demos. He's throwing them down one platform fully.
Okay.
So like the top of the stairs on the B side is just open, but it's just easier that way that people aren't boosting inside of your smokes. It's just less awkward. And you kind of have to play more confidently now because the smokes can get blown open at any time. It's just a bigger job now for the B side player, I'd say, on CT side. And A ramp is another kettle of fish because you can. Smokes aren't as powerful with the fact that they can get blown open here as well. So going down for deep ramp control is a lot harder. So we're gonna see that awkward meta of pushing down to re-aggress, which I obviously, you know how I feel about that.
I know you don't like it.
Yeah, for years I've expressed my discontent with that meta.
And yet we still see it.
Now we get it back.
I would say actually Astralis and specifically the 3-man core of their A defense, once they're on CT side, Blame F was loving that
They're
play
pretty
yesterday.
comfortable with doing it, yes.
They were all over it.
And that's the thing, you still got to push something. You still can't sit
Ooh,
back.
cheeky
That
boost, I
never
like
worked,
that. Late
so
into the round, wichtig.
That's why it's like the same but worse. Oh,
Oh, that's
the
annoying.
boost.
heard your fat ass falling off.
Push towards B initiated.
Just nade themselves? Wait,
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yep,
this team is falling apart right before our eyes.
Lock in.
Lose one map.
Oh
and
no, it's
all
only
over.
Mitzi on B. Bomb is going B.
Actually be over on A.
This is bad.
No way.
They made.
That was a Zywoo's team
And they
damage.
fake us out.
It was an AK headshot.
the
at the end,
worst
so it
round
doesn't actually
possible.
make
They're
a
not even
difference.
taking the site, by the way.
Self-nade.
They're just getting
Debated.
nasty headshots.
No kills.
Vice is a rifler.
They're not even taking A site.
That's tough.
They planted on B.
Launders, I don't want to get ahead of myself,
Yeah.
but
No.
Astralis might win the major.
Stop.
Yeah, I already tweeted it, actually. So.
Did you? In between
Yesterday.
maps?
Yesterday,
Oh,
yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday.
I said after the Falcons game, I've seen enough.
Damn.
So,
Well. It's working well. Dude, it is nothing but headshots coming out of
so
Astralis.
quick.
They are feeling it.
yeah.
Feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
Apex not happy.
You know, I said yesterday that Vitality eventually
Nah.
have to lose.
They have to lose
Sorry,
eventually.
It is better to lose at this event now, in this match, than it
was
would
such
be
big damage as
for
well.
a spot in London.
No, but
or
the end of the
that
streak
one hit
hurts,
well.
dude. The end of the streak hurts. That's one of the few ways in which you're getting compared to other top teams in history at this point. It matters to
Number
them.
one player, 2023.
lose one is okay. Just one. Just one. One for the road.
Yeah.
You know? There's no trophy on the line. You can lose this one.
Mitzi.
It's okay. Just go to
You know,
sleep.
like the streak doesn't continue right if you lose
just
one.
let it
right?
go. Just accept your fate.
Oh man, we're
Let's see if
stacking on
Messi
A.
can hold any-
Mitzi,
Are you
Mitzi,
gonna
multi-kill,
Is
Mitzi.
it happening? Is that what's
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Willing
Well,
it into existence.
It's working.
He was alone on this bomb site, so no support. You can see the scramble coming out of the other players, most of which on pistols. Yeah, they got nothing to lose here, man. They're swinging for the fences, and they don't make it over the top. Shut
Oh,
down
no.
on the approach. They thought
Chat,
chaos
no way, Astralis 2-0
would cause
Vitality.
carnage,
Boy.
but instead they get a calamity, and they get shut out of the B play. Astralis still winning.
I haven't heard of anybody looking for a couple of tickets to the Vitality downfall. Who's hating on Vitality?
Nobody.
I would say normally the
Yeah.
people who hate the French most would be the English, but now that they've got Messi, there's like a buffer,
Yeah.
you know. So who else hates the French?
Chill, bro.
Oh, the rest of the world.
True.
Fair.
It's all in good fun, though.
Yeah, I don't get it. I love Paris. The French are great. French are great. Great people.
I
Also,
love
they're
French people.
about as French as Liquid are Canadian, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Why are you saying Kappa?
which is very.
I was in
by
France,
the way.
and everyone was amazing. They just didn't
If
speak
anything,
English.
honestly, this Vitality formula is just...
But I think they were being nice.
Well, this round, it's not much of a formula. It's a bit of a puddle on the ramp. Nothing to show for that one. But Vitality is literally bridging the decades-long gap between the UK and France.
They're ending racism right here. in
This is it.
match.
They're changing the world for the better.
French music is good.
One round at a time.
Notre games.
Even if they lose, or less so.
Niska.
Yes, because
That's
it's in
a-
our
I
guess some
losses that we
bangers.
truly grow closer together.
Oh, okay, yeah. This could be the first loss
With Messi.
with Messi.
Did Matre Gims
we
do
can't get
something
ahead of
bad, by the way?
ourselves. But it is a 3-2 T-side lead.
Every time I put on the
and
song,
guns
everyone says
were
where.
going well for
Why?
Vitality. These last few rounds
What
have
did
just
he
been
do?
so flat. Rifles should and need to make a difference, but Stown wins the duel towards mid. And you know Spinks, man, he loves to dominate top mid vertigo.
He doesn't know. Huh?
Stair just having a moment.
He's a scammer.
Don't worry, bro. The voices aren't real.
Keep shooting.
Flamesy looking to swing out as the teammate has
Said
a
some
nade in
shit
hand.
about
Device not
pyramids?
there to trade
What?
frag, so this is looking like a good amount of ramp control. And no trade frag on Zywoo.
Oh, bad smoke right there. See how useless these smokes are on the
Is he
ramp
stupid?
right now.
At Apex, he's kind of lost track of
That's
Stown,
fine.
who's now just a few feet deeper than they'd like. But they
Yeah.
seem on high alert. They
He's
seem
in a-
very wary.
And he's in a perfect spot. I mean, he doesn't even have to worry about an elevator player, and he gets... Oh, he doesn't get info on that cross back to the...
Apex.
Oh, but he's got a teammate. Okay.
Zywoo
Yeah, like
trying to
Stown's
figure it
position.
out.
How are they gonna...
Oh, that's how.
Okay. Just
You don't
drag
need to
your way
find him
out.
if you can react. And then off of the flash, Zywoo gets his double kill right back. Huge one from Zywoo.
Device 1v2.
And as he gets smoked off an elevator, we've got Device to the clutch. Mezzy,
Device wins
nowhere
that,
to
no?
be found here.
Ooh, playing opposite defaults.
Such
Oh,
a
it's
long
going to take some
rotate.
time for Mezzy to get into position.
No kits.
But like you said, Bomb, it's not for Device.
Yeah, there is potential for a stick now.
No kids, bro.
Ooh, holding back,
Nice.
waiting just in case.
We said Zywoo didn't really have his big moments. This round is critical.
Yes.
Guns for the first time in a few. And he makes sure that Vitality stops the bleeding.
Yeah, that was X Factor. The fact that he killed Stown.
Gims
he was
plays
not ready for
Valorant? Hell nah.
that put like just first down to be on that
I gotta
wall
leave
at
my
that
playlist.
timing. Like how? And then the flash. That was really nice.
But he's got that lizard brain reflex, you know?
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Barrel stuffs him up close. And then poor Jabby. You know that flashbang's coming? Like, Jabby's got to look away. Like, this play here, he's got Jabby dead to rights.
This is so good.
What you going to do about it? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide out on top mid.
Yeah, that was so good.
That's Filter.
Be xtazz's first loss with Vitality as well, if it happened.
But yeah, this time around.
Been a good run from him so far. We haven't talked about him much. But that was also another thing. Everyone's saying, oh, you know, Zonic is the reason they won everything. They survived pretty well through a lot of changes. Magic, Sonic, Dupree. Very, very resilient.
And I do believe that's why Apex was IGL of the year. Coach of the year. IGL of the year 2023. He came out in an interview and said, like, yeah, it's hard for me to get the respect I deserve.
Yeah. I think he has more fans than he realizes.
Yeah, I think it's more that.
True.
I mean, I love an Apex roast, but the respect is undeniable.
Yeah, right.
Jabby opens
No
up. That's
way.
just Mezzy cleaned off the B site. Luckily, he wasn't there alone. Spinks on an instant trade frag. But that's going to indicate, I think, an opening towards middle. If Spinks isn't locking you out of mid,
From Puerto Rico.
then who's there? Right now, it's Zywoo. He'll see that Stown
Why
has
did you
indeed
say
pulled
that
back.
with your sub? You don't have to say
Ball
when
will
you're
be
where you're
reclaimed
from
on
when
the
you sub.
route towards ramp.
Course, bro.
This is all of Astralis now occupying ramp and looking to follow through here with the exec. Utility looking healthy on both ends at the 50-second mark.
Yeah, this is where you need to have actually a reaction from the CT side. So Zywoo is that reaction, really, because they're not pushing the ramp at the moment.
But the site players can't afford to die because Zywoo's not close enough on this flank to really stop anything at all. Another smoke towards short. Flames playing in the danger zone.
Big
Zywoo
flank.
comes around the corner.
And this time it's
Nobody
early.
holding flank. Blamef takes a glance, but it's half-assed.
Timing.
And that's Zywoo just sliding, and he's got the timing here to a T. Easy execution onto
That's a
Device and a
multi-kill.
pop-up towards the crane. Finishes down the short player, able to wrap
Still
Zywoo's hitting him
1v3.
with a
What is he
wallbang.
gonna do?
It's 30 health for Stair, not
Nothing.
enough. That play from Zywoo seals the deal.
Yeah, that's just perfect. And it's not after the
Vamos.
exec comes in. That's why I like that. He just keeps walking forward. And also, he is really the only way to guarantee that, all right, they're not running back.
What's that map?
And to make up for the fact that the CTs aren't playing sandbag, they don't have a double short re-aggression, they aren't playing on the site.
If we're going to 3,
smokes waiting.
overpass.
Sometimes all you have to do in that spot is like not flash too much, right? You just if you're on the A site and you're throwing too many
Would be
grenades,
zywoo versus
that could be the only way
masterclass.
that flank can go wrong.
Come on.
Was Spinks spotted?
He will be watched. Okay, but it doesn't matter. That's crazy.
Oh!
Hey, Spinks.
What?
No way.
He's on a steamer.
This guy just chisels his way through 2 easy kills, both of them expecting his peak. Swing or be swung. And with that, Vitality looking at a 5th round win. Unless Javi can get into his antics, the B site, but Mezzy's going to win the head-to-head.
Back in the game.
Mezzy will be important if this half starts to lean
Oh,
towards
his
that
PC,
B-side
his
a little
PC
bit.
problems. Flames was so slow.
Wait a second.
Oh, crash maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Free RVP, we take that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. yeah.
Not that I wish it
getting
on
a
him,
little
but
older.
yeah, that's gonna say. Yeah, maybe there is an age limit in Counter-Strike.
How old's device? Actually, 26 or 27?
26 or 7? A young man.
Yeah, very young.
I did a local LAN in Toronto. Shout out to Alex.
28.
Helping run the event, but it was so funny. He was just like, every player there that
Device
was there
is
was
28?
like, 19 or 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
And Alex would go, how old are you again? After they'd lose, how old are you again? Like, 20. He's like, well, you're on your way out anyway. Grilling him.
I do like that our player base is a little older. Counter-Strike player's been around mostly for a long time. I mean,
Yeah,
we need the fresh faces too, but
Nah, it's nice. I think there's like a pretty perfect balance.
yeah.
With top teams and,
Vamos.
Dong.
the donks to the snappies. You know what I mean? I think there's a great balance.
Yes, sir.
Just pissed it's on Astralis.
Donk and Snappy almost 2 people apart.
2 people. 2 peoples in a pod. And a boost from Device over top. Will Mezzy get caught off? I just said he's going to have to be important as this game starts to lean his way.
Oh, they don't have a flash for him. That would be golden.
Ooh, we saw a little skin.
If they get this kill with someone else, he's going to literally run so fast into the site.
Spinks is here to help out.
Spingso.
It's 2 defenders confirmed, and Spinks takes one down. They all just want to set up Device. And if they can magnetize the CTs further forward, then there's a chance. Sure enough. Spinks. Ooh, he goes down. Device. Can't manage the 3rd kill. You get a 3rd there on Zywoo, then you're talking. But he is still on his own, and he's worried about the mid-wrap. Here's both sets of feet on site. Flash comes over. Javi's going to offer up a deagle kill. Ooh, getting a little sketchy.
Vice always good for
Considering
some
that is
kills on the
unarmored
eco, though.
pistols, but 2 stand at the end for Vitality as they continue to grow that lead.
Yeah, nice kills. Lots of damage, lots of money, and got a jovial Astralis, which is good about celebrating the fact that it got close on a round they didn't really come into with anything.
First timeout.
First time out for them. I mean, Vitality at least showed some teeth this half and caught back into it. But it really did feel like they were playing from behind for a second.
Chat, OG versus Falcons, who's
the top of the
winning?
board now after that round. I think
Falcons
yesterday,
2-0, no?
He just wasn't called on, really, versus Falcons.
Yeah, even in map 1, he didn't
OG
get that
got
much. He came
smoked
through the couple
yesterday.
key rounds at the end. But
I feel like this is his most impactful half so far at the event. We're only 3 maps in.
OG?
4?
Nah, you're
4 now.
insane.
But that's
keep
kind of
counting, nerd.
Yeah. 4, 5. Corner. Ooh, 2 smokes. Who's going to thrive between them? Flames decides to take the risk. Sorry, buddy. You are now locked in. You're not going anywhere for free. That's fine by him.
Flamesy.
He wants his fight. He'll nail it. Nade to the corner, but he loses his support, so suddenly this is a really tempting second kill for Astralis. If they can get him out of this, that's 2 of the 8 players down, and sure enough, he had nowhere to go and nobody to throw nades. Man advantage, Astralis on ramp.
Yeah, and that could have been okay if it's like 1-for-1. But the actual
they're going B.
back, a drop down inside of the B site. The T's are coming.
Winnable.
With tempo as the CTs are starting to leave. There's no re-clear on the A ramp, so they're doing this blind. monesy will pull guard. The T's come forward.
No.
This is a great opportunity, and they run maybe a little early, but the kill comes in.
Spinks can't manage to hold the cross. That's 2 frags out for Astralis. Even with that bit of a sprint that gave monesy the high alert, it is still just clean kills from every member of Astralis.
That was like more like a heroic call, I'd say.
Zywoo, what are you up to?
I guess just walk in and...
I'll just walk in, win the round, you know?
They're pretty far from it.
They're very far from it. He's an incendiary.
He has a kit.
But he wouldn't expect them to have evacuated the bomb site, so...
That's respect. That's respect.
Zywoo at 11-5. Doesn't want to get too crazy.
Yeah.
Save it for the next one.
I mean, fundamentally speaking, Astralis could have taken that to A and it would have still been the right play.
With the smoke, you may have won that.
But that's why I say it sort of felt like a heroic call in the sense of that walk back on the rotation. It's not fast, but because they started walking fast, it felt very, very ahead of the time. And Vitality were not exactly clear about what they wanted to try to do. They dropped down to clear things out. Zywoo said, well, they haven't pushed yet on the A side, so they peeled back out of B. And then they just fought from regular positions.
Yeah, and monesy had a smoke grenade, so I mean, if he was even able to just smoke off bottom stairs...
That's a good point.
He would have maintained a good amount of map control, could have made that wishy-washy decision-making weird.
No, that's a good thing to point out. He might have been holding that...
Maybe Kobe!
That it's a retake smoke.
Oh, yeah. Apex 4.
Instead, it's an irrelevant smoke. Never gets thrown. He dies. And Astralis take their 4th win off of it. This time it's instant lower B control from Vitality, though, wasting no time to post 2. Apex and device damaged early. monesy hanging around here. Frag grenade for the peak. Jabby sees nothing up top, but there is indeed 2 set up for this fight.
Shit, I would love to observe right now, bro. I miss it.
Oh, man.
Clean.
Perfect. Yeah. With the nades on the A ramp, they were trying to elicit this push, and they got it when they wanted it.
Now, Spinks has an entire belt of utility. 4 grenades still to go.
I was cooking, I swear.
Looking to get a little use out of them. That'll hold off Blame F and the execute, but it is indeed a B hit coming.
Yeah, full kits.
Nice.
Zywoo will help out by killing 1 on A, but can Spinks hold the line? Perfect frag grenade to finish off device.
That netted 100 damage.
Down play.
Oh!
Jabby.
Damn, it's a perfect play.
Rock solid Spinks every time.
Oh my days.
That's shades of what we saw yesterday on Inferno, running through the smoke. It's his own smoke. A perfect use of every sort of piece of utility and positioning that was afforded to him by that utility on top of the aim as well.
And yesterday he made a great argument for the M4A4 on that 4-player spray down A-site Inferno.
He said, let me steel man the position for the A1S as well.
Yeah.
I've got all the arguments. Just for fun.
Zywoo loving that one. Understandably, Vitality keeping Astralis at a distance here as they look to secure an 8th on the CT side.
This has felt like a long half. I mean, there's been so much that has gone on.
Yeah.
Zywoo.
A lot of nice mid-rounding, I think. Back and forth between sites. Ooh, Zywoo. Uncharacteristic.
Why is he so
little
deep?
impact. 3 frags come out from Astralis towards A. Mid-hold is a 1 and done. And it looks like Astralis in the end do grab themselves their 5th. You know monesy's the B anchor. You expect him to swing.
7-5.
A little firework out of nowhere here for the Danes to keep this game tight.
I don't know whose game this is right now.
A lot of voices on the team, like Stown just said, him and Yabby speak a lot about the team. Blame S, the IGL. You obviously give a lot of input and insight. So what's your angle been like for working on building this new roster with Blame and 2 new players?
I mean, for sure, I feel like naturally I've taken maybe a little step back on some aspects of the game. I think I also am a little bit more calm doing that now with the quality we've gotten. It feels natural. I also do think CS2 plays a little bit differently with the orbing style. I think everyone kind of needs to figure out how to be as impactful as they were before and not just go with a rifle, which is kind of exciting sometimes to just think like, yeah, fucked up. But yeah, sure. I mean, like, I'm just really happy to be a part of the team together with the two new guys. I think they have like a lot of potential and a lot of quality coming from their like philosophy of CS, and we're trying to make it all come together and make everyone feel as they are 20% of the team. I think that's really important to achieve like team success and not just glimpses of it. Everyone needs to find their groove and their role, and some people take a step back on some maps and have a more influential role on other maps, and I think that's just where we kind of need to find out how everything comes together as a unit.
Has it been overblown the way people have talked about the roles with Stan and Jabby coming into the team? Or is it actually quite a big challenge to try to build a roster with them?
I think they've changed a lot, but I think what goes like unsaid is like Stair, who has transitioned into a completely different role.
Yeah.
And I think he's just killing it. Like, he has been a part of why I think
Why is
Stan and
Steffi
Jabby both
Let them
have
talk as well.
like some of the same roles, and they can like have some sense of security in how they play because he's changed everything. So big credit to him. I think he's doing amazingly. And as you said, of course, it's both new roles, but it's also how you play those roles. I think like, yeah, playing, let's just say Door on Nuke can be played 20 different ways. So it's also about fitting into the entire structure and not just holding that position. So I think it's, as I said, a little bit like the philosophies coming together and understanding how you move as a unit around the map that makes or breaks how your role is played and how good it's played. And I think that's just something that naturally takes time. So yeah, it's just a work in progress, but it's also a really exciting work in progress because we have so much quality.
No way. Here we go. 7-5. He's mewing.
Device always the professional and absolutely inside the server for this second map. 14-7 is his score after this first half. I mean, 3 multi-kill rounds.
Here we go.
Just constantly up there, bro. 120 ADR.
And it was like 2 kills at once.
All
in
the
a lot
impact
of these
all the
situations.
time.
Very explosive. Very explosive.
Dare I say it again, man? I think the head-to-head between him and Zywoo is just in this series now still leaning to his favor.
Yeah, Zywoo's definitely not having an amazing series. He had a couple of good rounds in there, though, that half. But overall, it's a weaker Vitality. I mean, Vitality 13-0'd OG yesterday.
Yep.
They look like they came in with a proper start. They haven't had to heat up
We
into
need
the beginning
something.
of the season. So this speaks to Astralis' strength, and I think they've actually, imposed themselves on Vitality in a way that now they're a little bit worried. I mean, they've got to look around and try because, again, they've got a long streak. 2 tournaments straight, no losses at all. And Astralis, the team that everyone was doubting, who
double boost
have honestly had, struggles for years to find a roster that has been anywhere near this good on paper. And it might be coming together for them. We'll see.
Nobody on side.
Very much leaning back in this pistol. Astralis looked like they wanted to give him the sight, but Stown says, I'll hold him back a little.
Nice Apex.
Catching the trade frag on that one. Oof, over the wall.
Spinks!
Try to press into him, and Spinks just connects between the eyes. We've got a flank coming out from Astralis at least. That is Blame F on the hold. But nobody's covering bomb.
Yeah.
Plant safe behind tower, you're good. But if you die here, then the rest of them have to peel back. They've figured out...
What the fuck?
Blame can run too, actually. I mean, this is
I love that
good
play.
position for Vitality, but it's not one.
I think.
Jabby's still going to be a nuisance. You're not getting to that site
Oh!
with a fight, Jabby.
Please.
Can't manage a second. But
2v2.
he at least evens this one out.
No kit in the hands.
Early too.
May have been left
He's
on one of
close
the
enough
dead players
to
on
still
B.
cause problems. The T's evacuate back around short.
And now they know it's a short play. Doubled up.
And Blame stays on sandbags. Easy execute on Flames. They didn't know about where Blame got off to. 4 health for
He's
Apex.
already done
Look
that.
how
You can win
frustrated he
this.
is mid-clutch. Because he's sitting on 4 health, he knows he is doomed unless Jabby gets closer. No defuse yet.
Is that allowed?
Jabby gets the kill. They jump on bomb. They've got 10
Nah.
seconds, all good.
He actually almost walked away from that. If Apex didn't shoot back, there was a small chance.
You was
They don't
shouting
have
to
time
make him think
defuse.
he was sticking or what?
They're tilted about the way they lost this. but
Nah,
that's really well
Kurt.
played. I mean, like when you look at Jabby super composed in that spot inside of middle, he's still making risky decisions at every step of the way. When he's in elevator holding that line towards the site, Vitality don't think he would be there because they had 3 of them and they could have fanned out.
Alright, let's go, guys. Huh?
Yep, let's go.
Yep, good side.
Yeah, it was a good side. We made some stopping mistakes, but it's fine. We go into our stronger side now. Just step up, everyone together.
Stronger side?
I wonder if they can understand him.
Wichtig. Also, W blast. That was the first time we had that. Yesterday
But,
we didn't have any of that.
Don't worry too much, lad. Just focus on your
Please,
crosshair
morph
coming into
that.
this
Please.
second half, lad.
I love this.
Win this
So-
round, I'll give you a chicken and a can of Coke. Or something like that. Something like that. Sorry. What were you saying?
Chicken pot pie?
Take you to Greg's. And Jimmy Jones. Jabby getting it on. Close on Tetris. You're not getting past Jabby. He's got Stown behind him. I love that, again, Astralis have just split this team down the middle. We got
Nice,
Heroic over on B, and Zywoo's managed to get both of them. A little space here for his teammate to come and join him. That's the bomb carrier in Mezzy. But that flank from stairs, the
Quick
smoke
flank.
fade should be, or maybe not. Because Zywoo turns
Zywoo.
back around on smoke.
That's why he's the
his
number 1.
third.
2v1.
Up to 15 and 7. We were waiting for Zywoo to show
Device,
up, and now
11
he
bullets.
certainly has.
We have a Molly and an HE here for Device. One in the open.
Wow.
Ooh, with another frag.
Oh, there it is. Give him enough time,
Z
and you are
fucking
destined to get
woo.
a piece of Zywoo.
He's collecting them like baseball cards. That's crazy.
That is the X factor. That's Mezzy's impact as well. He ran over, drops bomb, goes deep for control. Zywoo tethers off him nicely. 4 kills out of Zywoo. They know that is his round, his impact.
Yeah.
And Vitality shake him up early.
Ooh, that's a sick one, man.
It's the second time in this series the Vitality take the pistol momentum away.
Oh, okay.
Alex wasn't even looking.
Little crane peek to
He
rattle
was
them
checking
up.
for boost.
It was just a deagling round, but now it's 5v4.
That was the tilt of
At least they protect the gun fully. Walk-up's coming
Nice
through, and another
flames.
great shot back.
Short still a little sketchy, but Flames can go and clear it. There's a chance someone's in the smoke, I suppose, but they should have their guard down for now. All good. Call it quits. Let the 9th one go.
Vamos. Chat,
That was
tomorrow's
5
games
sets
are
of
all
Kevlar,
so fucking
still
crazy, man.
Worthy of a save.
Is there a single boring game tomorrow? Watch this. FaZe Clan. After the player break, first game. Spirit
Zywoo
versus
back where he
Liquid.
belongs,
Liquid,
top on the
completely
charts.
new roster.
Here on Vertigo.
Sadly, no dunk. But
Showstopper.
Cadian, Twister,
Chart topper.
Liquid roster, debut. VP versus BG. BG for
Big
me always
Papa.
important. Cloud never heroic. Holy. Holy. Please watch Falcons versus
Best
OG. You
performance?
see where I'm
Oscar.
going with this. He knows.
You.
Bro.
I think I'd be good at that job. Just making sound effects in the, like a hype man. That's what they're called,
Yeah,
right?
it said,
Man?
yeah. I can
No
do
dunk. Yeah, I
ad-libs.
think visa issues or something.
Yeah.
Apex. Oh man.
That could be your angle, like super
Here we
late
go.
ad-libs.
Yeah, just really delayed ones. Delayed ones. Moments of silence.
Think of great ones
into-
that just come out like a minute later. Not again.
Man, device is so cool.
I wonder if you could cast like that. If there was some kind of casting meta where it's just like hyper delayed reactions.
It's called casting from NA.
There respect the triple man boost, but they're not going to give you anything to shoot at here, Vitality. Leaning back on the zywoo ramp hold.
Bloods are trying to bait us in. What? How did that money miss?
Vitality making
that
sure
was a
that they don't
lineup
fall
money.
victim to any shenanigans.
Blood forgot the lineup.
Shenanigans are on the other half of the map, gentlemen. B is yours for the taking.
Third map overpass.
Depends on how the rest of this map goes, but zywoo could have made this feel like a stomp almost.
Bomba plant.
The late reaction,
right?
Okay, yeah.
We'll try it out. We'll see. We'll see.
Chat, what means Bomba Club? Is it like, have a good day in Jamaican, or? I saw a reference recently on TikTok. It means fuck?
I'm gonna say no, the game's not over. I also think that like Vitality's round wins are not impressive because of the teamwork on Vertigo here. It's been the individual level.
I thought it's like boom dia.
More so.
But in Jamaican.
That could all change right now, and they definitely have enough rounds. But I think, as for Astralis, I think they recognize the opportunity at hand to start the season off with a win.
Here we go.
So they're definitely going to be working hard for every map, no matter what. And Vitality is more of a pressure thing. They're just supposed to win.
Yeah.
Never a fun spot to be in.
I mean, and all like the tail of Vitality as well was like we're getting this great individual uptick in Apex, who's not having negative events. In fact, you know, ended World Finals with like a 1.1 rating. Mezzy, his turnaround from Fall Finals to World Finals. We were
very
all
important round.
Domination from Vitality.
Astralis needs this.
As they sat pretty on their 9-match win streak.
Disgusting position from
unraveled
Steven.
for now. We get the quick peek out from behind green. This player in Device is able to hold off B site because mid was so low. And they're lucky that there was no follow through in middle. Smoke grenade kept that bomb back.
This is awkward from the CT side. I mean, B players are starting to come in now.
Free B side.
But everything this round just kind of got a little delayed. Mid gets turned around because of the smoke. B hold held off. Stair goes for the wide swing. That's 2 players confirmed on site, 1 unknown.
They have utility to pull this off.
Oh, great damage.
Oh, and they got 1 kill, but it's 2v2. Oh.
No way.
Nice return.
Spoke too soon.
Device over the top of construction just peels the head off Spinks.
Number 1 in the world.
He locks in, expectant of a blame F flank, and sure enough, he's correct. Deep down on the stairs.
is gonna shit talk.
And a frag versus Device taking no damage. Trajectory of the nades,
Time
he knows
low.
what's up.
No kid in hands.
In the open, and Zywoo from quad with a clutch.
Still hungry. Still wants more. Working overtime now.
He's got beef with Blumph.
Jesus. He kind of played that like it was still a 2v1 in the end. You know?
He saw the grenade come through and he was still looking at
Worried
green.
about someone else.
He's thinking about next round.
Yeah, last one we lost.
Right, he's practicing for future rounds.
Yeah, that was weird. He actually for a second convinced me that there was another player.
I looked twice to check, just because it's him.
Tomorrow, bro.
You're not going to get through that thick skin.
Mooing.
It's a meaty man. On an MP9 this round. Ooh, yeah. That'll quiet him down a little.
Is karma real? I don't know.
Yeah, until Zywoo pulled off another clutch.
Oh, man.
I love that Apex just lives vicariously through his teammates' performances.
Yeah, he gets to double down when it's him or when it's Zywoo.
But we always criticize teams that have pop-offs, and then once they start playing poorly or losing, then they get all clammed up and quiet.
Yeah.
I can say Apex is loud all the time, no matter how poor his individual level.
True.
Go for it, man. Confidence is king. See if that one Deagle sets up Astralis for an upset here. Vitality on the brink of securing.
Quick flank.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
They know that it's still all these players coming into the B site.
They know
just pistols and 1 MP9.
They're ready for the fights. It's just lesser hardware here for Astralis. And sure enough, Spinks burns one and catches Stare and closes this one out. A 12th round added to the tally for Vitality. And of course, now with this damning of a scoreline, with as strong as a start that Astralis had at the beginning of the second map.
I'll say the story is definitely that this map was closer than the score would tell you. There was some crazy stuff out of zywoo here, especially in the second half, to make this gap as wide as
Do it,
is.
Apex!
He's sitting on a 3.0 kill-death ratio.
He pulled out the special maneuvers here.
Doesn't want to get
That's the
entry
clutches
again.
the second map as well, going the way of Vitality. Back on Mirage, there was 2 successful clutch rounds, both to Astralis, none for Vitality.
Match point.
What's actually really cool is Overpass is the third map.
Ooh, sign me up.
Yeah, Overpass.
Sign me
2 heroic
up.
players and old Astralis, which is one of their best maps already. That's also another really cool one.
We're eating good tonight.
This matchup, these two teams, we get kind of the best of their map pools. Certainly feels like Astralis are going to be playing a lot more Vertigo.
Oh, man.
Picked it once. They might lose it here, but I think they still have shown some good stuff.
Bro, why is Apex such a vibe?
I was absolutely turned this game upside down, and Astralis just can't keep up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has definitely been best player in the world difference.
See if it comes
Flamesy.
back through on
Ah,
round
it's
3.
done.
If
It's done.
we get there sooner than later. Flamesy opening kill again. And ramp just really hasn't been a good time for Astralis. Device will slide down into the corner. zywoo.
Ah,
You're not
hello.
gonna pull it over him. He's ready for the next one off of the nade. Knows it.
Jesus.
There's his next
It is
victim.
done.
2 kills for zywoo. 25 frags potentially on this map. Down to sides.
Bro,
It ain't
Overpass
over
is gonna
just
get
yet.
interesting.
His A site holds strong. We've got the bomb still in the dirt.
Jabby and
We've got a
Steven, what are
gunfight
they going to do?
Unfolding on A as Mezzy goes deep into B. Jabby climbing over construction. Mezzy's making this one weird.
Yeah, I mean, he heard about this.
Jabby could definitely offer something. We saw that 2v5 come through from these exact same players back on Mirage. We'll see if they can pull it off a second time in the series. Mezzy hangs on, gets his, and Stown is now in
Steven
need
needs
of an
the ace.
ace. 3 frags deep.
Spinks late.
That's
Nope.
almost 4, but not enough. Not this time. Your Mirage may have been strong, but Vertigo
Overpass
comes with a different
decider.
cut. Vitality proved that this is going to be an
Get
uphill
ready for some
battle.
Apex
They said
BM
it
with
would be
Flame F.
impressive if Astralis could take a map. Well, they still have a chance at this series. Overpass.
Flame F loves to bait an
anyone's for the
Overpass.
taking.
Need to do that with this new Astralis lineup and what kind of aggro they're going to take.
You know, if we're still questioning the depth of Astralis, that's one thing. I think it's fair to be hesitant with some back and forth online results and with how long they've been out of being at the very top. But if there's one other thing beyond Mirage that I expect something special from Astralis, it has to be Overpass. And who better to test it against than the world's #1? But if zywoo shows up and does on map 3 what he did on map 2, they could already be out of this. Somebody has to go world class from Astralis. If only they had one of the best offers in history.
They got the 2 best offers in Denmark. They can do it.
There is no doubt in my mind they could do it. But it all boils down to today. Blame F inside of Connector versus Apex. Apex, you done. Shot to the back of the head, didn't clear his corner, pays the piper. But this does open the possibility of the B commit. You don't have any short control, but you've already got Spinks and Bomb out from Monster. Go for a plant, you've got money in your back pocket. Stown's trying to get him to chase in so that Jabby from the corner can kill him. Burst fire is not gonna work, Chief.
Getting baited.
And no bomb plant either. I mean, Mezzy sat down here with no teammates. They're on A, and he gets flanked from T spawn. So this one's starting to go south real quick. And this is majority pistols in the series going the way of Astralis.
Yeah, they're looking good on the pistols. There's some great movements. I mean, they tricked almost every Vitality player in that round. Whether it was Apex not clearing something out or that short push going south. Astralis look every bit as smart as them in some situations, which is just not what teams look like versus Vitality right now.
What's that burst clock all about, Spinks? What you doing, bud?
Yeah, something different. Just got to be different, eh?
I guess if you're pushing what you think is Stown on 5 HP,
Is that a good situation to pull in burst?
Well, I feel like, you know he's on 5 health, hit him with the burst. Shoots fast.
Okay, maybe that's what he was thinking.
Jabby in the corner. Didn't see it coming. Ooh, pistols chasing quickly. Glock's getting the better of Blame F. And Device will mop up a couple, but now his gun's empty. Luckily, help from Connector. 3 kills for Denmark's #1 op.
Historically, there's only one good burst Glock player on Earth.
Who's that?
It was JW.
Oh. Yeah, that's history, all right.
He would like aim at the feet and then all the way up to the head. And it worked. Versus armor.
Well, now everybody's got armor, everybody's got guns. The show is on the road. No op immediately for either team. Molotovs gonna keep zywoo at bay. Man, we already talked about, even on like the old Astralis with the less star-studded roster, the whole Device, Blame F, upper A setup. Now you've got Stown in your connector. Like, we get it, guys. You're stacking talent. This half of the map seems rock solid. Let's see if they can put it into practice. zywoo.
Yeah, there's also 0. I think there's no demos to watch. Well, let's see. They played in the RMR.
Oh, he's playing with grenades, but anticipating Blame F to get up to his usual antics. Good call out there, holding off the long push. Stown slides out. He gets a duel versus Connector. But don't forget, there's a 3rd player in this puzzle. Device is losing support on both ends. He's going to have to do something himself. He will catch zywoo off guard. Knows that front bathrooms is occupied. Clean second. No way. Device. Solo 3-man hold.
The full disengage. He clears this out. Does he flip around? Apex right behind him.
30 seconds to the clock.
I'm here.
Or Apex is going to have to grab bomb back, but they're still so cautious about the approach.
Oh,
this was all Device.
Yeah.
To set it up as possible. Can Jabby close it out?
Bad
Time
start.
is an issue. Jabby sliding outwards, gets the bomb plant, or rather the
Watch.
carrier.
Right when I'm back.
And Spinks will recover it with enough time. Spinks versus Stare in a critical 1v1.
10
Yeah,
seconds,
I mean,
no time.
Obviously, the bomb's going to get planted A side, especially with that push coming in. But Spinks is just wondering if he's just going to get pushed and die. And Stare, does he walk too late? He does.
Spinks now on high alert, loves a headshot. He's got the advantage of the cover.
Fuck, he's just
Goes
looking.
for the duel, tags him down a bit. Stare just stranded out in the open, but he
Spinks!
still wins.
Wow, the double dink.
And Astralis are gonna close it, all thanks to Device.
Damn, yeah. Yeah, all thanks to Device.
Guys,
And
last chance on the
situation
prediction.
almost went south even with that.
3K
from the
now.
top of bathrooms.
Apex. Crushed.
That's Astralis' second 3v5 of the night.
Bro, I
And
needed
there
that
have
regional
been
sub, bro.
unlikely rounds going back and forth. I mean, on Vertigo, we had Vitality win a lot of rounds.
I
that they
just
shouldn't
breathed
have
in
as
some
well.
fresh air, just stood there for a little bit.
Made for a great match so far.
Oh my days. I needed that. It was rejuvenating.
It did not feel like Stare was going to win that. Spinks looked like the one who was confident with the swings coming out with that double dink.
Zippel, how are you doing, bro? $3-0.
All right.
If
Feeling
13-0 for Astralis, $5,000 giveaway. What now? What now? Will I regret this? No.
It gets Flames. Flame 3 kills. Oh, no, excuse me. It's down to here.
Oh my God.
The help out. Nade goes too deep. Not a problem. Blame F cleans up from Fountain. Gets that
Imagine.
third in the end.
4-0.
I'm telling you, you could just feel that they're ready to fight on Overpass.
Dude, they worked hard on their Overpass with their last lineup.
Apex,
That,
we need to
you
lock
know,
in, bro.
Wasn't very good, obviously. And I think it's
Let's
their
get
CT
10
side
rounds
that
in a
was,
row.
like,
Start
very standout
baiting.
to me.
BMing.
And now, as you pointed out, I mean, Blame was already doing aggressive CT A side stuff.
He's so happy.
But now they have
Let's get
Sound
the
and
shit talk
Con,
rolling, bro.
Where he was trying to
But we
play
need
there
some rounds to
aggressively,
back
but
them
he can
up.
still do A side stuff. Let's Down have Con entirely to himself. There's a lot more trust, I think, with the two new players, than there was with Borup and Buzz from before.
Yep.
Where they used to just stick him in B and say, okay, just like,
good luck.
All hold it down together.
Why has Astralis only one defuse kit?
Oof. Little spam damage coming through. Warning of what's to come. Now Device swinging the big green. But he's down on B site right now, posted close monster. Dealing with a little bit of a flashbang problem. No resistance as they get into the bathrooms. You know, usually by this point they've already fought BlameF, Stown, and Device. But minute mark. Half of bathrooms belongs to each squad. Device still waiting, patient as ever. And the patience pays off. Nullifying Spinks at the start of this map, 1 in 5. blamesy around Divider.
I love when you watch Device hold an angle. You know he's got the advantage. He got shot, but it was still his.
Yeah, even in CS2. BlameF from the corner, good to go.
Damn, okay.
Not getting past him. Broad shoulders, holds the line, makes
This
sure
was our
no
full
entry
investment.
available for Vitality. Even the save seems dangerous.
Oh, no.
As the CTs look a little closer, Zywoo knows this one's already gone.
Yeah.
Minus 5K.
5-0 start.
This,
bro, it's Vitality, #1 team in the world.
Somewhere.
Seriously.
You're crazy. I know what I'm doing, bro.
I did one unlucky or I did one unlucky or bad on Zywoo.
That one time he blew it on overpass,
It was
right?
on overpass, yeah.
What was his
1 in
scoreline?
14.
Close.
It was truly unlucky though.
Not even a sliver of bad?
It was actually it was actually 100% unlucky. 1 frame dead every single peak.
What happened?
Came into today, showed up at the studio, recognized.
Hey,
This was a big chance for
Natsu, kuss for the
Astralis
8.
to start to
brother.
bury what was
Cancer Kid 90, thank you for the 8 months
Pretty
subscriber.
sad
Jack,
start
thank you for the
to
2
this
months
project.
subscriber.
Sad for
Ice Dude
multiple reasons.
1115, thank you for the 3 months.
that they were able to put
DGO
forward,
Stefan,
that
thank you for the 10
or
months.
lack of
Carbon
performance.
OG, thank you.
Sad
Sticks
just
Bro,
in
thank
the
you.
way this team came
Madagascan
together. It wasn't one of
MILF
celebration.
Multitator or
Excuse
something,
me.
thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Stown and
CJ,
Jabby
thank you for the 3
combo.
months
It
subscriber.
was a
Anaizi, thank you for the Twitch
beautiful
Prime.
moment.
Ezza,
The whole
thank you for the 2
entire
months.
move just kinda,
CS
had this
Spins,
certain
thank you for the 5
negative
months.
aura
Kuss.
all around it.
Yeah.
We lost Heroic after
Kuss,
a
guys.
great year from them in the move of all. We heard Bubsky yesterday on the desk say that speaking to Stown, like he just had to get off the internet. Couldn't deal with the messages coming his way.
He's not built for that.
And not everybody is. And I think for the first time in his career, really, actually, not the first time, he's had other moments too, but for, you know, this was a big one, right? To turn your back on Cadian. When I feel like the public had kind of built them up as like this brotherly love that was going to last forever. There was just a lot of negativity around it. And you can
sound
bury
heartbroken right now.
all of that. Bury all of it. By beating Vitality on LAN in a best of 3, the first best of 3
Not gonna
loss
happen.
that this
Not
five
gonna happen.
has had to deal with. You are 8 rounds away.
At the end of the day, if you win, it makes up for everything else.
And that's the beauty of it. I remember even when he came out with that like PR statement that apparently wasn't PR but was his own words.
Yeah. I mean, look at our toxic goat symbol.
Yeah.
Won so much.
It's like,
just like this.
Just stop worrying about it.
Just love him in the end, you know?
Facts.
Don't worry about the noise, man. Just
keep winning.
I don't need you to be a good person. I just need you to be a good player.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Goes with anything in life. People care about your product. That's it.
Yeah.
DGFDFYUFGDGDF.
So
Thank
we
you for the
know.
Twitch Prime. Can you
We
change
know
your
that
name,
this
buddy?
one would be
What the fuck is this?
the best possible way for Astralis to start 2024.
Oh, hell nah. Did I pronounce that right?
And after years of waiting for this organization to
we
return
go.
to their former glory, you win this matchup, you have a great week to start
Just
the year.
pop. My bad.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say, okay, we're watching.
5-0. Not cool.
With all that said, Zywoo's still in the server. But it is a slow start coming out of Vitality. Zywoo, Spinks, Mezzy, 2 kills between the 3 of them. 5 rounds into this game.
Lock in, bro. I don't want Astralis to win this, bro.
Ready for the peak. Oh,
No.
he does not miss. When he is on the angle, he does not miss.
Mitzi, please no slow start.
Common trend between Mirage and
0 and 5
Overpass.
right now.
Two maps devices had zywoo's number. BlameF not going to get away with the same corner this time. Caught Apex with it in the pistol. Gets found out to the deagle of Mezzy. There's still some legs to stand on here for Vitality. That's 3 AKs and a couple pieces of utility at 45 seconds to work.
Still, they'd have to bottle it. 40 seconds. Just the amount of... they have a smoke, but they...
It just got thrown. Jabby throws it down.
30 seconds.
Okay.
But he's actually up towards A, so it lands and they flash right before
Good
it.
refrag.
See everything.
That flash and fight does
Just
cost
Steven
them
on
stairs.
side. Rest is
Stands here on
rotating.
his own. Beautiful headshot.
Flash does nothing.
Oh, man.
Completely counters out Spinks. Apex
15
Flames
seconds.
on the approach. Everybody's
This
here
round
now,
is
stacked
done.
up bomb site.
Chat,
There you go.
this is a problem.
Smoke at the perfect moment.
Why did
Flash
I
with
say
a peek
that?
behind it.
This
All
could
the
actually
info
happen.
And then the headshots. 6 rounds flawless so far.
Yeah, super well handled. Good from beginning to end.
No.
All their timings are right. And yeah, since this like workshop they've done, they the only game that Astralis had played with this lineup was at Copenhagen Games Week. Like the sort of like...
Chat, I don't even have 5K.
Where they played for fun.
They played for fun. Like I think they got like an appearance fee and just
no
made
prize
fun.
pool.
Lock him,
And Device got 32 kills in that map.
Zywoo.
They won.
And he's not going to stop here.
I was
Another one
obviously
for
joking,
Device.
bro.
Oh, Device on
Sell skins?
A-site
Whoa.
overpass. It's
Nah.
never gets old.
Yeah.
The fact that it just allows BlameF to play down in connectors, Stound to float around on bathrooms.
Yeah, Overpass was a key part of the map pool for Astralis, and they really invented this map, I think, for everyone else. And,
please.
Yeah, Device opping it was the guy to watch if you wanted to figure out how to do it correctly. Now, Overpass is a map that's a lot about this monster smoke timing. How many you've got to refresh it, and what happens when the exec comes in.
I like that RVP.
Everyone's got a different way of
Map
looking
coin
at it. Like,
sticker
if it's
on the
Kerrigan,
scope. The
he
only
waits
sticker
wall,
which you
dribbles
can't
twice, waits for
buy
a
on the
flash, and
Steam
then swings
market.
as they're entering. Some
In
people
best
like to
pos.
double up left side monster.
That is
Playing back is
Tresbian.
usually not an option unless you have a lot of grenades to work with, like mollies, so they can't run through.
40 seconds.
And I think this is the perfect way to settle into this. Oh,
Nice,
but
zywoo.
Stare gives that one away.
Blame pulls one back at the same time, though, so nothing's for free. Stound on short's going to catch him off. Nade in hand. Zywoo, great trade frag. So ready for that one.
Oh, that nade, though.
A frag grenade here from BlameF could soften him up nicely, but they dodge the damage from it. Nobody's up in heaven. Nobody towards Graffiti. It's a fast flank
Bad
back
nade.
around on Monster.
LOL!
Wins the duel
What was he
faster to the
doing?
trigger, and BlameF will his flank catch them off. He is right up there alongside Device. Mirrored score lines. And the T's opt to go deep
His
on
left click
Graffiti.
didn't
They
work.
seem aware of it, and Blame not even going to take the chance. Vitality get there first.
Nice!
By way of
Apex,
what
don't
else?
shout.
Zywoo. Yeah,
We're 1 and
seriously.
6.
The beginning, middle, and end.
You got to
Man,
right
so
know that
funny
Apex
seeing
is holding
Device
himself back right
aim
now.
like that, because like he just will not flick if it's not a
Oh!
flick.
Foix Dignitas solo
He
RVP
like
Dragon
lines
Law.
it
Who
up
has that?
Nicely. Zywoo just appeared
That
on the
is
screen.
nice.
He used the flick right there.
Bro, we're not playing golf, man.
Yeah.
Shoot. Like, shoot.
Devices
But
probably.
he does. He does. He really does. He goes at his own pace.
Device is
Got
so
new tennis balls
deep
on the
into
walker.
skins. One of the pros that cares the most.
Tell that to the tortoise in the middle of the road.
Love you, bro.
The tortoise won though, right?
Wow.
In the end, that's the whole point.
I think that's a lie that they tell
Thanks
slow
for
kids.
17, bruh.
It's fictional story.
Yeah.
Astralis loses a round, immediate timeout.
Listen, Jimmy, we're gonna hold you back in second grade again, but
What was
remember,
wrong with turtles and rabbits, by the way? Tortoise and hare, like it's just the hipster versions of very normal animals.
also turtles aren't that slow.
Disgust.
Tortoises are.
Disgust.
Land tortoises specifically are quite slow.
Well, it won, so.
It's because the hare had a
Big
drinking problem.
time! Do you want the round, bruh?
Zywoo's not slow. Zywoo be on that trigger, but
Here we go.
how many rounds can he post versus this, what has been rock solid defense? this trio of Device, Blame, and Stown. Again, you'd be a fool to write off Vitality.
Simple, didn't Apex buy a watch of you?
The wrath
from Vitality just got
a strong
all the
Astralis
awards they
start.
could, and now
This
they
one's
don't
quicker.
even care about winning anymore.
Blame F's real deep on
Apex,
long.
no? Was he just
Device won't do a
waffling?
thing.
I remember
Blame's
him
gonna
commenting
spot
on
it
one of your
as a bullet
posts.
whizzes by him.
Oh my god, beautiful watch.
He's going to bank on Stown, rotating upwards. They double
We
for
just
the bathrooms
waffled about
control,
watches?
where honestly Vitality haven't thrown a thing.
I think Blame did scare them, actually, because
No rush.
They were not fully approached yet, and the rotation is correct here from the CT side with the overstack on A. They're not going to squeeze for control, but they're readying in position to stop the attack from multiple fronts. B side has been completely evacuated. Again, it's the right call, so Vitality, did they get hard countered? Oh my god. Again, like we saw last round, zywoo in a bad situation, in traffic, getting the kills. Will he continue with this?
Getting the ball rolling, that's for sure. Blame F tries to stop it as the bathrooms players start to peek out. Stairs just engulfed, and all the util had a chance there. Gap
We are
on
so
smokes,
back.
Down on the off. No second kill as zywoo continues through,
Jabby 1v3.
puncturing the defense and surely getting this bomb
They
down
had multiple
soon.
outs. This was
Sky
another
double peek.
early flank here from Jabby. They're not looking at it just yet.
No one's watching at all. This is too easy kills.
No way!
But he doesn't know about the
Meaty!
Doesn't know Mezzy's there. Now he does.
Ah!
Up close. The gun's
15
starting
seconds.
to go
Meaty
dry.
still has the
Swap
plan.
the AK, and Mezzy uses
How's
that as
this
a chance
happening?
to get back on site. And if he falls
Meaty!
back, he gets a glimpse of what's to come. Jabby 1v3.
Oh, he's eating them.
How?
No crumbs, baby. Nicely done from Jabby. What a clutch.
Now that's a nuclear tilt on Apex.
And we haven't had to really talk about Jabby.
Knife
Been a
redeemed,
lot more
shut your
Stown.
mouth. Not
He
again, bro.
slips in behind them. Stabs him in the back. Third frag.
Why are
Mezzy
you
just
trolling,
couldn't get
bro?
away from this fight.
Wow. Monster play. Sick to watch. The pirouette as he picked
Oh
up
my
the gun on the
days.
way back to Bathrooms Divider. Mezzy was just getting toyed with. Whoa. And that's that would have been
Look
two
at
in a row.
zywoo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What the fuck?
zywoo looked tilted right there. His head is in his hand.
That's not normal.
Really?
Yeah. That's a dumbass team. I swear to God, I've just been working every day and can't hide it no more, man.
Been years of this shit. I think the reality of the situation sinks in. You're
Fuck,
trailing
man.
by 6.
He basically won that round, and there must have been a ghost comm right there, because they're all staring at CT spawn. Why?
Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
7-1.
But it's true. They needed 4 to kill Yabby.
Pistol and an SMG sprinkled in. It's a save after this one if Vitality can't win this round. I mean, Astralis, they're gearing up for a double-digit CT side.
Double D's.
Very, very possible.
But they don't have money build up. We can still get a decent half.
Jabby with a big moment when Astralis were finally in a pinch.
But still, there's an opportunity here for Vitality, because that was a clutch. Of course,
You guys.
very low on money.
They're going to go for the B site. We haven't
Vitality.
seen too much of a contest down on B. Stown stopped them last time. He is not here.
Nice.
Jabby, nothing.
We are so
It's
good.
Mezzy with a chance to shine.
Thank you,
As we
Mitzi.
continue to look down the scoreboard.
Yeah. This
Jabby in the last round, Mezzy in this one.
suddenly looks like quite a risky setup with no information on short. And only 2 players in the B site with the forward
Happy 10
aggressive
months.
push. So they have to save. I mean, this is actually too expensive for Astralis. It's a good way back in.
Scooby-Doo with the $10
Going for a hunt.
Dollars saying this motherfuckers from Vitality just got all their words they could, and now they don't even care about winning anymore. I don't think that's what's happening right now.
Because Astralis are not buying.
They look pretty mad.
The beauty of like the top
About
teams
losing,
at the
bro.
moment, right? We talk about Vitality and
Thank you
FaZe,
for the
and when you
10
think
though.
about FaZe's run, even when CS2 first came out, how many comebacks, how many close
Every map was
matches,
a comeback.
and so we haven't really seen Vitality push.
Ah.
That's the whole thing. Even in grand
Apex is
finals
getting
versus
fucked
FaZe,
in
it's
the ass.
blowouts. Astralis, the first team to push Vitality in a
Give
third
us a
map
break,
for quite
bro.
some time.
Round though.
So let's see what they're made of. You want to maintain this win streak? You want to be a clear
And remember what I said.
Convincing number one.
Astralis doesn't have money build up.
You got a CT side of overpass ahead of you, and you've got monesy with a double entry here to at least get you a second on the T side. But I think problematically, pistols have gone to Astralis the majority throughout this series.
Yeah, it's a big stat. And that's something that FaZe were good at too, right? Or was it the opposite? They win despite. I don't know. Everyone was a comeback.
But they've moved device down to B. Is that the solution? Is it really that easy? You take your A players, you put them on the B site, and boom, 5v2.
I was going to say that he does sometimes start B, but usually he's not peeking monster. He's starting B on the pillar.
What a play. He had a good spawn, right?
Where there's the rebar sticking through it, and you can see short.
The erosion.
But this time...
He's levitating.
This isn't even that deep of an angle, right? Just playing barrels.
Yeah, but he'll just peek on it right timing.
Nice.
They'll give him one back, but Stown activates on short pipe. Spinks is dead. Apex left. And this one's convincing. And if Vitality wanted to dodge force buys, they are right back into economic problems.
Oh, no.
Damn. That's the AK. That's the op that was saved. Top bathrooms. Device had to get both kills. One totally blind as well. Turned that into a round. This series has had so many big individual moments for both teams.
Boys! Boys! Putain!
How did he go from happy as hell to that?
Not even exactly sure what that could infer. I mean, that's how high level the communication is over on Vitality. They know what he means.
It's just advanced, man.
They know what he means by that.
It's just advanced.
God. I love it though. He's passionate as fuck.
Force buy in. Money ain't jack for Vitality. They got an uphill battle in this second half. Do what you can here while you can. Spinks given a duel, but both players get away pretty fully held.
This is a stomp, isn't it? Look at the kills.
Still sat back by T-Spawn here. Vitality not making
Spinks
too much of a rush of
Apex
this.
4,
50
Flames
seconds
4.
to go. I want to say
zywoo 6 highest.
Yeah,
10 rounds.
They know Blame is here, and they know that Stare is low as well.
It's
but
not even close.
There's now a conglomerate here over outside of bathrooms. They get
That's a
spotted
meaty
too.
nade.
Lots of damage dealt, but not the kill until now.
Dude, Device is just not missing. Zywoo's gonna hit him with the Deeg, but the damage is done. Zywoo, but still able to get a second.
Zywoo and Apex.
Still back towards long at 30 seconds on the clock.
Zywoo's low.
Zywoo has already put forth 2-1.
No util on Astralis though.
Somewhat doable.
Oh!
Guard from Zywoo.
How is he so good?
You want to feel the impact? There it is. And as Stare gets into the corner of sight.
He knows he could be here.
It's his chance. Sure enough, takes the head off.
Apex
As he falls
1v1.
away, he's
Zywoo
only
did
working with
everything.
17 HP. Apex said, boys, we'll show him what it's like to
Zywoo's
play
gonna
like a
tilt if he
man.
doesn't get this.
Apex slides in behind Dice, commits to the
He's
plant.
17
Lower HP
HP
for Stare. A single shot will
Apex,
get the job
timing,
done. Stare
timing.
comes around and closes out. No chance, even despite Zywoo's best efforts.
Some of his nicest moments have been in the clutch. Stare is definitely not perfect in all of his spots right now, but he had such a great day yesterday. And more than a couple of clutches today. I don't exactly know how many, but it's at least 2.
These were sick.
In this series. Man. Who did the most right there.
And
I
still
swear Zywoo's just like me, bro. And Apex,
huge rounds.
those are my
3K
teammates.
from Zywoo that you don't convert.
No kidding.
Zywoo. We will get through this game, trust me.
The entire formula for Vitality in recent months has been always winning rounds.
We've been
like
here
those.
before.
Zywoo creates your opening.
Lock in.
And we've praised his teammates for their consistency.
This series is almost over right now. It's 9-2 here on map 3. We've got 1 round left in this half.
Oh, the bang, the bang, the bang!
Managed to limp through with decent buys.
Good damage. It's M-Force.
Despite the economic
You want to
pressure,
get them
Vitality
shizzled up
trying to
so
make
you
the
get
most of
one
it.
shot headshot, smell me?
Again, we go into that immediate 4-player B stack coming through from Astralis. Feels like they
Chad, how much is a M4 headshot?
And they're going to keep doing so. Pressing out through Monster with multiple bodies, dealing with Apex instantly.
On like
and
mid-range.
no return frag, no chance for Vitality to get one back.
91, 81, 89.
Man, this map these days,
Yeah,
you don't need
look
that
at the
many T
HP.
rounds.
That's green then.
Another fight,
There it
another
is.
point of contact that Astralis take on their terms. And at this point, they're not just leading
zywoo.
Vitality, they are beating Vitality. A little closer to the B site, monesy looks for his opening. Got a double kill last time on the approach, but he gets smoked out of it and taken down to 9 HP. Stare on the close wall
doing everything.
Still a chance for Vitality.
2v2.
Zywoo and Spinks are in the pocket.
Zywoo.
Missed shots out of Jabby as he dives
9
the
HP
water,
is 9
and he
HP.
needs that teaming.
Wichtig.
But
Dive
still,
device
far off. Another clutch.
Max Red Crimson kimonos with an M9 fucking.
Going back
Is that a ruby?
Through shorts. This is crazy.
He slides in between it.
I mean, he can't expect this flank. There's no way.
Nade's gonna soften up Spinks. He's doing this slowly but surely.
He can't figure out there's a flank.
And it's not gonna matter. Spinks gets the headshot in the end. Another one added
3
to the
T
tally.
rounds, is that enough?
Is 3 enough? Or to Vitality eat a loss tonight?
It's possible. It's possible. We will recombobulate during this half, during the break. Running an edge, so we have no edge during the second half. And last half of the decider map, boys and girls. Yeah? Last half. Oh my days. Mr. Willie, thank you for the 9 months resub. Yama, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Alec, Kuss as well. Boys, if you're unaware, we have some crazy fucking games tomorrow as well. Yeah? Blast Spring groups are just getting started. It's the first tier 1 tournament after the player break, where the players had a month-long break, focused on prepping up some fucking new strats, focused on making a fucking new roster. We had the Roster Mania. Tomorrow, FaZe Clan vs Gamer Legion. FaZe Clan in the morning. Spirit vs Liquid without Dunk, but Liquid new roster. twistzz, Cadian, Schools. It's gonna be interesting. Then BG versus VP. BG for me always fun to watch. I never get to watch them because I never qualify for tier 1 events. There's a partner tournament, aka you pay and you get in. Easy clap. Can't wait to see my boys. Cloud9 versus Heroic as well. Wow. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Big games. Big games tomorrow. Also, let me see how the bracket is looking like. Vitality versus Astralis. Winner of this versus... Winner of this, I guess. So we could have a rematch. FaZe Clan vs Liquid. That would be a banger. G2 vs NIP on Friday. Consolidation final. Is this the last game of the day? I don't know. Is it? It's not that bad of a game. But if it's fucking... Like, both teams play Mirage, right? I really don't want to watch the Mirage, bro. It's already pissing me off. It's already pissing me off, bro. But I do want to watch all games. Yeah. I want to see the picks and bans. Bruh. It is probably the least hyped game that we had so far. A little bit annoying to have it at the end, right? This would be a good 4-play game. This would be a good 12 in the morning game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Falcons play Vertigo. That is true. OG does as well, no? Let's go. Let's go. I'm hyped to watch Falcons' downfall. I think I would be... cheering for OG. I think I have to. Keto, bro. I like Keto so much, Kerr.
You just said
I don't know
that
what
if they
to
had
tell you,
Zipix,
bro.
they'd win.
I said no such thing.
Germany's last hope, bruh.
In the last 9 matches, the
OG
Vitality
made it to
have
the RMR.
played
Big
in
Clan
CS2, all of which best of 3. They have won every single one of them, and they have only lost 2 maps, one to Cloud9 and one to Complexity. They have hoisted 2 trophies. They have taken over the rankings. They became the world's best team of 2023, and they took FaZe down a peg. Now they need to embody FaZe Clan and show us some resilience.
It's fine, it's city side map. They just win pistol, but we need to wake up as well, boys. Yeah, of course.
Just listen to me, guys. You know in the past, you did sick comeback, right?
Yeah, it's time.
You just need to believe, round by round, okay?
That was like the abridged version of the top story, I think.
Round by round, says xtaz. Astralis, your GG bet favorites to close out this series with their 6-round lead.
That sounded like he was like pawn acting for no reason.
CT-sided map.
Blush is trying to hype up the team.
Round by round.
That would demotivate me.
They got him blind. Spinks himself posts the double. Blame returns it with 2. And already we've got short control held on to by Zywoo's Berettas.
You can tell how Zywoo carries the load, no?
He needs monesy on site to do something.
He said we need to wake up, boys.
They could go for the boost, and Astralis could go for A.
They could be pushing, yeah. I think they've got the inkling to move. And I think actually Zywoo's going to smell this as well. Chance for him to clip one off. He'll see him walk by. This is crazy. I mean, they're walking because they don't know they were spotted.
That's good for us, right?
He can't walk any faster. They start running now, and he can't give himself away.
I mean,
they've got some speed on the walk, but it's going to be a plant. They're going to plant for bathrooms.
They don't know where we're coming from.
Hardest possible situation.
Look at Blump minimap.
Can the best Berettas player on Earth do this?
No utility for it. Blame F takes a piece up on Truck. He's locked into this fight. CT starting to get jumbled.
Yeah.
Flames off of it. Zywoo opened rounds. Now he's got a close
Zywoo versus Device. This is what we're here for.
His kill metrics throughout the night
7 bullets.
Zywoo's number.
7 bullets.
Pistols.
He's playing from the stairs.
So far
away. He actually spotted already and saw there was no tap.
He's running back even further. He's behind the corner. They're playing hide and seek.
Zywoo's going to come this far forward. There are levels right now.
Trying to draw him down into the dungeons. Device chased all the way. Zywoo outplayed as that rotation to the A site just got away from
the reload.
He falls in the end. Device posts another clutch for Astralis.
They
have themselves a 10th round, momentum, and a map in their back pocket.
No kidding. And man, credit to them. You got to give them their... You got to give them your respect for winning all these pistols the way they've done them as well. They've been some creative maneuvers. It's come down to mid-round situations that are hard to figure out the way out of, and they've done it.
Launders.
They've had more mid-round success, I think, between multiple players than Vitality. For the most part, for Vitality, it's been Zywoo to have incredible plays, but almost nothing as a team.
That is their 3rd 3v5 of this series.
Damn.
And one that could be the nail in the coffin.
Zywoo.
Yeah, that might be a bridge too far, man. Astralis.
Zywoo.
This is like rubbing butter on my eyeballs right now. I'm just...
Rub a
dub that butter on my eyeballs right now.
What? These castles are fried.
Oh. My eyes can barely believe it, but Astralis are indeed 3 rounds up from taking a series off the world #1. No better way to begin your year. Scout shots off the mark from Zywoo. Connector pressure from Stare. Spinks dead with nothing. Second guy here will get the trade. And Flames could also go for the exit. Gets the reaction out of Stound. Jabby kill towards Monster's big. Flames nothing more than the first. And just like that, down to the 2v4. Bomb still back towards spawn,
How is
but Apex
Astralis
and
beating Vitality?
A massive ask when both bomb sites could
and this
still
is not
be
even
prime
prime Astralis yet. They just signed OG's coach. That's gonna make their team even better.
Man,
Vitality is numero uno.
Zywoo's been found out and successfully stopping one towards A. This is a great chance for Apex. 4 and 12 on map 3, but the bomb is alone. If he stops this bomb, Zywoo can come and save him, and he will do exactly that. As he swaps over to the Deagle, we've got 2 Ts extending out and Zywoo sprinting in. 15 to the clock. Apex, can he stay alive?
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Not for enough. Stound puts it down, and it's 11 to Astralis.
Oh, that was so smart to split up in that way to make sure they dealt with that target at the same time they could take the bomb back.
Look at Zywoo. I've never seen him like this. Why? Because I never saw him lose
right now. And
this is what it feels like,
Matthew.
Matthew.
It's not been his fault at all.
I've been there a lot.
This is almost like 2021 levels. Just this match so far, but it's been pretty rough. Especially after yesterday. I don't really know how you can explain this discrepancy in performance for Vitality. It is only one bad day. There's that, but that can't take away from the win. What Astralis have done tonight has been really special.
True.
We also heard in that listening in, right? Spinks saying, CT sided. xtaz saying, comebacks, boys. And Zywoo
Apex
being
5
real.
kills.
Guys,
Flames 5,
also
Mitzi
need
6.
to wake up.
Yeah.
Zywoo 14, nothing is working.
That's the fact. If you got 2 eyes, you can see that it's simply been individuals that can't keep up at the moment.
Ooh, this helps. This definitely helps.
Nice.
Spinks, Zywoo's right-hand man, posts a 2K on the aggression out from Monster. Because you've got to do something. You can't just sit back. In their faces they get. And falling to the bomb site, they go.
You know what would be crazy? Minus Mitzi plus config. I said it.
Just trying to buy as much time for Apex, Flames, and monesy to get online. 5-5 and 6 frags apiece.
I'm telling you, bro. JKS? Oh, hell no.
Another 3v5.
Vitality would be tier 2. In no
I
time.
feel like with this kind of a lead, you deserve to take the chance. They're getting closer on the bathrooms. Flames pistol behind Dice. Spinks, remember, he's low. It's good damage coming out of Zywoo. Stown catching the only frag so far, gets himself a second, and Zywoo just sitting pretty on top of the bomb. So this feels far too gone.
Steven in the 1v3.
It is Stown, and he does have time.
Nah,
he did just get that third kill. He's got about 5 seconds to spare. Both the CTs close enough to the bomb site. It would be a miraculous way to get 12. And with bomb in hand, he's gone. 3 kills from Stown will rack up some damage, but Vitality have a lifeline.
Just hope that flash shoved them back and they'd have a chance to maybe go for the plant or maybe go for a fake. But it's a deeper truck angle. Straw is still very much locked into the idea that a comeback can take place. And they should be. Some of the biggest comebacks in CS2 happen. CT overpass versus a lot of top teams. Best way to finish on this map is fast.
For real.
And with the pistol round win, they could have done exactly that.
Yeah. That being said, I think they're worth their salt on this map. I think that their upgrades that they have on paper make perfect sense on overpass. We've already seen them, I think, reap the benefits of having Stown on that CT side as well as Jabby as well.
Meets posture. What the fuck is that?
I think here on T side,
that is stretching while playing.
I can't see them just losing
kind of smart,
flat out
actually.
unless their boot camp went terribly, unless they really didn't give that much love to overpass. They couldn't make something click.
UK posture. Calm down.
Vitality have to reach some next level.
Bro, the United Kingdom is so cool, no?
The kind of level that the world's #1 should be able to reach.
Their music is boss.
That's true.
Their accent is the most boss in this world.
The reality of that OG matchup to start the year was it wasn't even a contest. All we wanted from Astralis tonight
the language
was to make it
that you grow up with
to push Vitality in
is the
some
number
way.
1 language in the world. So you don't need to learn it and you don't sound goofy.
Which team has 4 top 20 players? That's what I got to ask you, Connor.
It would be Astralis.
Wow.
So Vitality will have to pull the upset.
The weather's
Which
ass,
of these
though.
teams has won anything?
Rain makes you depressing.
I mean, Vitality the best team right now, but Astralis the best team ever. So.
And the PR machine
always
lives
bad
on.
weather. Hell no.
Yeah, okay.
50 seconds.
Man, they're giving him a lot of space on bathrooms. This has got the makings of one of those rounds where the A site just crumbles with nothing, except the defenders.
Rain
are
is W
Spinks
here and there,
so
yeah,
you
but
think
always
it's
hell no.
impossible. Flashes come over, but no frag from Spinks. And Zywoo, he'll get into the cover of the smoke with a teammate on the truck. They didn't get in as they would have liked, and now this is a stacked bomb site. But the nade almost finished off Zywoo, and the uncertainty starts to peel Flamesy and Mezzy back down towards B, but they're not going there. Astralis reroute
Bomb
from
towards A.
long.
Zywoo is there. This is good.
The double fast rotation can be heard.
No utility here for the CTs, none
Zywoo.
whatsoever. And with Apex back on
Acoustic,
Dumpster, these
he hears
players
it.
have gotten out. Zywoo,
Zack.
he's low HP.
No
His
way.
teammates have offered him nothing. Mezzy comes back up
Meatsy.
from Dumpster. Can he be the savior? He peels
Please.
Stare off of the push towards bathrooms, but then Blame F from inside sight.
Meatsy 1v3, 1 ball.
Mezzy tries to get out,
please.
tries to continue, but no chance, no cigar. 12 is secure.
Nah, bro.
A
Don't
save.
trust him, please.
He did that with a
Blamp.
save.
Careful.
None of them could frag.
Nothing. Spinks dies empty-handed. Apex gives them the long cross for free. And then what Zywoo has to deal with is 3 players in the open, all the space to trade.
It's a nice one out of Blame F on both fronts.
Great call as well from Blame to pull off the A site to go long instead of B. You saw the uncertainty it created for Vitality, and they just couldn't keep up.
Shit.
So now they'll be working with double deagles, 2 MP9s, and an M4.
Boost is good. Boost is good. ropz boost. On the jump. Zack. Zack. He is not ropz.
Not
What
today.
the fuck
Only
is
ropz.
that? Apex.
Jabby down to half health, but that's fine by
Why
him.
is he the one on
5v4
top?
set up for Astralis.
Apex should be the bottom. No sexual.
The The depth of the Danes is still a question mark, but the certainty of their Mirage and Overpass cannot be understated.
The reboost. This is a done deal.
This is the winning formula for this new team. Stound, Blame F device, topping the charts.
How, chat? How?
And not just beating,
and
but
it's not like Overpass is a bad map for Vitality. Deciding map. It's just Astralis is better.
looking for some kind of a fight, trying to press out, looking to hang on for dear life. And the trade comes out from space, but the trades are even better. Astralis have managed to get into sight and to plant.
Spinks and zywoo played well.
Players still alive, and
the rest shouldn't talk.
Approach. He's had to do everything, and he has had moments, but his teammates tonight have let him down. And as he tries to get into this site, he should be dead. He is indeed. Astralis defeat Vitality, ending their win streak shy of 10 and putting their name in the lights at the start of 2024. Who is the newest contender?
When did Vitality lose their last game?